Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyyyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today. Dreyer Physical Therapy is now accepting new patients. Clinic Director Tessa Sager can help get you back in the game or on the job with flexible scheduling between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. Dreyer Physical Therapy offers in-clinic and telehealth services, including manual therapy, injury prevention, return to performance, total joint replacement, concussion management, and vestibular rehabilitation. Call 814-273-2175 to schedule your appointment today so you can get back in the game.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyyyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Located at 16 West Main Street in Youngsville, Cam's Logging Supplies and Outdoor Wear's goal is to provide customers in Warren County with logging supplies, boots, and clothing at a reasonable price and within a short distance from home. We also offer so much more, including indoor golf and axe throwing, games of chance, and local pool leagues. If there's something you want and we don't have it, let us know and we will be happy to try and find it for you. At Cam's, we also sell hunting and fishing licenses and look forward to serving you. Give us a call today at 814-688-3146. Stop in and see us or visit us online at camsloggingsupplies.com.
It is week 9, and both the Oilers and the Rockets are looking to secure their position in the District 10 playoffs. It's Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football as Titusville hosts Oil City next on the YDL Sports Network. You're watching high school sports on the YDL Sports Network. Welcome in here to Titusville for Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Come check out the new indoor-outdoor wood frame event center. The Allegheny Grill was recently voted the #1 waterfront restaurant in Pennsylvania. Head to AlleghenyGrill.com to find out why. This is the Hunter Station Golf Club pregame show. The weather is still nice, though you wouldn't tell by looking at it today. The course is awesome, and the food is even better at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside Tionesta, online at hunterstation.com. You are on the drive to the game, brought to you by Warren Tire Center. Warren Tire Center makes sure you get to the game in comfort. WarrenTireCenter.com. Our game stream tonight brought to you by Oil Country Crates, your products, our protection, oilcountrycrates.com. Brian Hagberg, Andy Close with you here on the YDL Sports Network. And Andy, a really interesting matchup here this evening in Titusville. Oil City 5-3, 3-1 in Region 4. Titusville 5-3, 3-1 in Region 4, and both of these teams are looking to secure a spot in the District 10 Class 3A playoffs.
Yeah, I think both of them probably safely in at this point. But what this game does, it'll determine the top 3A team from the region. Of course, Meadville's 4A, and they'll get that 4A game against Corey. But again, this game will determine who that kind of top team is out of 3A in the region, and kind of where they slide in. Obviously, will be affected by the outcome of tonight's game. Of course, you kind of got the gauntlet down south, and up in what we refer to as the northern part of District 10 here. We got these two teams, and of course, over in Region 5, you have the likes of Northeast, Fort LaBeouf, and General McLean as well. So seeding on the line here tonight for sure, and this is a big game. I think one that I've been actually really looking forward to most of the week. I think Titusville has taken a major step forward this year. Of course, we know how good Oil City's been. So, really looking forward to this in a game with a lot of implications.
And I'm not sure a lot of people, coming into the season necessarily would have had this one circled on their calendar as one of the key matchups going on in District 10 in week 9 of the season. Again, I mean, I think everybody, if you haven't heard the name Ethan Knox by now, you've been living under a rock somewhere in District 10. So certainly know what he brings to the table and know what Oil City did a season ago, brought a lot of those same players back from that 2022 team that was one of the top 3 seeds in District 10 in the playoffs. But then they came to this field right here and got bounced in the first round by Slippery Rock. Again, you mentioned that that juggernaut that is Mercer County in 3A right now. But then on the flip side, Titusville's really taken a big step forward, and you could kind of see it at the end of last year, the progression of quarterback Ian McDonald. And as he's progressed, this team's progressed right along with him.
Yeah, he's continued to get better and better. Jackson Koval, kind of a Swiss Army knife, he can do it all over 1,000 yards on the ground. So you're talking to an opposing coach. It's just talking about how fundamentally sound this Titusville team is. They got guys that know their jobs and they do it well. And to your point too, you could kind of see it coming last year. You want to say took their lumps, but got better and better as the season got on. And then this year, get off to a 1-3 start. But again, you look at the competition; they lost close to Fort LaBeouf. Played Meadville tough. And then kind of the schedule softened a little bit, and they've just been dominating, winners of 4 straight, and none of those games have been particularly close.
No. Hey, you talk about not having close games. You look at both of these teams a week ago coming off blowout wins. Oil City 70-6 over Conneaut, Titusville 49-19 over Warren. And so here they come. Again, it's week 9 of the season. The playoffs are on the horizon, and both of these teams are jockeying for position. And again, to kind of look at this playoff picture in Class 3A down there in Region 3, you've got teams sitting there like Sharon and Hickory and Grove City, and as you mentioned, kind of up north with Northeast and LaBeouf and McLean, and then right in the middle, you've got these two teams out of Region 4, Titusville and Oil City, and both of them have had moments this year where they've looked really, really good, and both have had moments where you kind of go, are they quite there?
Yep. Oil City, been kind of bitten by the injury bug a little bit, so that certainly played a factor as well. But these two teams definitely affect. And when they're going well, the offenses are going well. They're running the football effectively. They're pushing teams around up front. And when it's not going well, I think particularly, well, I guess I was going to say more in Titusville's case, but I think in both their cases, you look at some of their losses, they've given up, both these teams have given up a lot of points. I would actually say more Oil City than Titusville, but when they have lost against better competition, it's the defense hasn't quite been up to par. Of course, Titusville early this season got in that absolute track meet with Sharpsville. I think it was 71-48 or something like that. But yeah, make them. And as you look at this, I know talking to our one of our media friends, Joe Lidnowski here, he says the Northeast, Jovan Johnson kind of making the case to him they should be the number 1 seed, and just talking Mercer, that Region 3 is better. They play better comp. They have a better, tougher overall schedule. So the number 1 seed is going to come from there. But it's going to be really interesting to see how that all plays out and where the winner of this game, the loser will still be in, but where the winner of this game kind of slides into that whole picture.
Well, yeah, because the winner's probably going to get somewhere in that 4, 5, 6 range.
Mm-hmm.
And the loser is going to be probably 7 or 8.
Yep.
And when you look at 3A, 7 or 8 is not the place you want to be, especially in the first round when you're going to draw, one of those teams out of Region 3 or most likely Northeast as the 1 or 2. It certainly makes your path to a District 10 title that much more difficult.
Yeah, and again, I think I said it last year too, but no disrespect to any other classification, District 10, but this is the most interesting to me. I think you have, it's kind of a north versus south thing, right? But there's a lot of contrasting styles with these teams, which I think that makes it a lot of fun as well. There's a lot of dynamic athletes. There's some great offensive lines, some great defenses. Sharon.
But
and
I got a chance to see them up close and personal, and they are absolutely everything they're advertised to be. That's no question about that.
Yeah, and so again, you talk about the winner of this game. That is important. Not that I don't think there is an easy draw per se, but certainly you might get a more favorable first round matchup for whoever wins this game tonight.
You talked about some of the numbers with these teams, and I want to take a look at one that you pointed out as putting our notes together for this pregame. So again, both of these teams are 5-3 overall. Oil City, in its 5 wins, has outscored its opponents 294-35, but in its 3 losses, they've been outscored 107-8. It's the true definition of a boom or bust kind of team.
Yeah. And that leads me to another point too. What are they going to do when they get in a close game? It could be tonight. In fact, I would be surprised if it wasn't tonight. And how will they react? I'm very curious to see. Not that they aren't capable of executing in crucial situations, but they just haven't been in that position really this year. So curious to see how they respond if that opportunity presents itself this evening.
Well, and something else, digging in a little deeper to those box scores, in those 3 losses for Oil City, the quarterbacks for their opponents are a combined 30 of 39 passing for a little more than 600 yards and about 15 touchdowns.
Yeah, and you're talking about 75% completion percentage there. I didn't mean to take away from your point there.
But that's So and then again, you look at some of the things that Titusville's been able to do well this season. One of those things has been Ian McDonald throwing the football. He's 57-90, 63% completions, 974 yards, 12 touchdowns, but he has thrown 6 picks. So can he keep from making the mistake, make sure that ball is getting to the receivers and in a place where they can catch it and it's not going to get intercepted? And that is going to be a question tonight. Rain has been falling off and on basically since we got here just before 6 o'clock, and sometimes it's been very light and other times it's come down pretty heavy. And that's why if you see some reflections bouncing back on our feed tonight, we're in the press box and the windows are closed. It's a very full press box here in Titusville. Lots of coverage on this game. And, again, with the rain coming down and the wind blowing it in, there's a lot of electronic equipment in here that we need to keep dry. So if you see some reflections during our feed, that's why. And with that, we're going to take a quick break and be back with more of the Hunter Station Golf Club pregame show right here on the YDL Sports Network.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front 9, coupled with a back 9 situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
With locations in Chippenville and Tonesta, Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tinesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tinestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Located at 229 Liberty Street in downtown Warren, Freedom Investment Management Group has a passion for helping people manage and preserve their wealth. Partners Rob Maring and Dave Close, along with all the professionals at Freedom Investment Management Group, are committed to providing the highest level of service to our clients. Every member of our team is experienced, educated, and passionate. We intentionally maintain a low client-to-team member ratio so that we can consistently deliver concierge-like service. Simply put, we are not like many other wealth management firms. Come experience the difference. Visit us online at freedomwealthcoach.com.
Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years. Now, welcome back to Carter Field here in Titusville, getting set for tonight's Allegheny Grill of Foxburg Game of the Week on the YDL Sports Network, Titusville and Oil City. And now we will take a look at our players to watch, brought to you by Icy Ink and Warren. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool. Wear Icy online at icyink.com. That's icyynk.com.
And Brian, I think the easy choice here is to go with Ethan Knox and Jackson Colvin. We're going to talk about them a lot tonight. They're both terrific players, both over 1,000 yards rushing on the season. But I'm going to go in a little bit of a different direction here. First, for the visiting Oil City Oilers, we're going to have an anthem here. And hold that thought.
We'll pause for just a second for the playing of the national anthem. All right, finish the national anthem. So, Andy, let's get back to our players to watch, brought to you by Icy Ink.
Yep, as I was saying, we're going to talk about a lot about Ethan Knox and Jackson Colvin tonight. But for Oil City, I'm going to go with Henry Milford, kind of an anchor of that offensive line. Really, they graduated almost everyone on that front last year except for Henry. And he's just put together a terrific season, even shifted to tight end for a game, I think, when they kind of battling the injury bug. As you can see, one of the captains out there for the Oilers, just a really strong football player on both sides of the ball and just an anchor for this football team. And for Titusville, Nate Stearns, second on the team with 66 tackles. But again, talking to some people, just a really sound linebacker, reads his keys well, kind of a quarterback of the defense. And he's going to need to be really good tonight against this Oil City rushing attack. So those are two guys, I'm really looking at as kind of critical that will help determine the outcome of this football game.
So they've just done the coin toss, and Oil City will receive the opening kickoff. And before we get to that, let's take a look at our keys to the game, brought to you by the Warren County Visitors Bureau, Pennsylvania's all-season destination. Warren County, simple, pure, real.
Yeah, I think you touched on a little bit for Titusville, in the pregame here. And Oil City's losses, the opposing quarterbacks, the numbers have been pretty good. I look for, if Titusville is to win, for them to hit a few plays in the passing game. Ian McDonald put together a solid season, likely going to go over 1,000 yards tonight. Through the year, but I look for them, with Koval and Cam Mong, one of those guys to make a big play on the other end as well. So I think big plays in the passing game will be key for Titusville. And then for Oil City, I'm kind of looking at the opposite, ball control. That's what they do. They do it well. That we talked about Henry Milford in that offensive line, and with the way Ethan Knox runs the football, can you keep this Rockets offense on the field? I think of the two, Titusville probably has the more explosive offense. Oil City just wants to wear you down. And so I look for them. If they're to win tonight, I think that's what they're going to do.
All right, those were our keys to the game, brought to you by the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Visit them online at wcvb.net. That'll do it for the Hunter Station Golf Club pregame show. Our first quarters tonight is brought to you by Elwood National Forge. It's never too soon nor too late to set another goal or dream another dream. If now is the time for you, Elwood National Forge can help. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com. So it'll be number 14, Landon Wolfkeel, to kick, or excuse me, 24. That's Gavin Donaldson kicking for the Rockets. Devon Griffin and Sean Alexander back deep to receive. Griffin takes it at the 12. Cuts his way through, and it looked like the ball might have come out a little bit at the end of that play, but Oilers maintain possession, and they will have a first down at their own 34.
That's a good starting field position for the Oilers as they go to work here. Looks like the rain has kind of died down a little bit for the moment anyway. Something to keep an eye on throughout the night.
But again, with this turf and having been rained on a lot over the last hour or so, the ball could be wet. And the give is to Ethan Knox. He's going to try the right side. Not much there.
I was going to say, I didn't think so either, but he picked up 4 yards out of that.
Make it a second down and 6 for the Oilers.
And,
but that's the thing about Knox when you watch him run. Like you look at some of the just gaudy yardage totals, and now the career rushing leader in District 10, and you think there's a lot of big plays, and there are, but there's also a lot of those kind of 2, 3, and 4 yard runs that set him up for the big plays.
And that's what the great running backs do, and he does it. And he's always falling forward.
Pitch to Knox off left side, picks up some blockers, and then is hit after he gets across the 42. He's going to be close to a first down, but just shy. And he needed the 43, and he looks about 6 inches short there.
So we'll call that a gain of 5. But again, this is exactly what Oil City wants to do. 4 or 5 yards a pop. They're okay with that all night long.
Well, especially, a defense that maybe has been susceptible to some big plays for Oil City itself. The more they can be on the field offensively and control the clock, as Knox will go right up the middle. He gets the Tionesta Builder Supply first down out to midfield.
I'll call that a gain of 7 for Ethan Knox. Mason Titus on the stop for the Rockets.
It'll be 1st and 10 now at midfield for the Oilers. Opening possession, Elwood National Forge first quarter from Carter Field in Titusville. Pitch to Knox on the right side. And Wolfkeel stretches him out, and good play there by Wolfkeel.
Yep, and there we see kind of the speed of the Titusville defense. I think Knox, against some teams, he's able to turn the corner there, and he's off to the races. But Wolfkeel with a real nice play there. Limits him to a 2-yard gain.
I'm not sure who it was that he caught on the far side of the field, but Knox made him pay for it as he was going out of bounds, lowered the shoulder, and delivered a hit.
Yeah, he's a big, right? Not just built, but he's a bigger, taller back, 6'1", 6'2". So he's able to do that. Very physical runner.
2nd and 8 from the Titusville 48. And they'll give to Knox off left side. And he's down to the 44.
We'll call it a gain of 4.
Nate Stearns on the stop for the Rockets. We'll make it 3rd and 4.
There's Gavin Stevens, number 1, running the plays. In for the Rockets receiver. When they do go to the air, he is by far the primary target.
And they don't go there very often, that's for sure.
Nope. Now we have a heavy right.
And as we say that, they go to the air. It's Cole Finley to Stevens. And that is
had a feeling
enough for the Tionesta Builder Supply first down. Looks like they're going to mark him at the 36.
Gain of 8.
And this drive is being built by Tionesta Builder Supply with locations in Chippenville and Tionesta, online at tionestabuilders.us.
So that's the thing. Oil City's not going to throw a lot, but can you do it effectively? A key spot there, third down, look very comfortable there.
So Johnny Hargenrader split near side of the give is to Knox, and he loses the ball. It's popped out, still loose, and I think Titusville's got it. And they do.
So there we go, our first turnover of the game. Something we didn't really talk about in the pregame. Well, we talked a little bit about it, but slick conditions, that ball could be a little slippery. And Knox, I don't know if he ever didn't look like he really had that clean.
Well, it looked like from my angle, Andy. I mean, we're 2 feet apart, but the way I was looking at it, it looked like somebody, as Knox was coming through the hole, just reached their arm out and punched that ball right loose. Nevertheless, it is a fumble and a recovery by the Rockets. And now McDonald is going to have 2 receivers split near side. And now they're going to switch.
That's J.J. Miller and Cam Long out there.
And the give is to Jackson Covell. And he gets a big chunk out to the 40. Makes it 41, a 7-yard gain on first down for Covell.
Yep, and he will run the ball obviously quite a bit. He's a big factor in the receiving game as well. They will look to get him the ball in a variety of ways here tonight.
2nd and 3 here for the Rockets, trying to capitalize on the turnover. Donald empties the backfield. Now he looks to the sideline. Interesting. He looked to the Oil City sideline, and now they're gonna flip the formation.
Okay. Oil City showing pressure off the edges.
And the give is to Cam Long. And it's going to be a short gain, if anything.
Yeah, nice play there by Kevin Pearsall, number 21 for the Oilers. Again, stalwart on defense. And that's going to be a minimal gain, call it a yard.
Make it 3rd down and 2. And McDonald got the Oilers to jump.
Boy, just a heady play there by McDonald.
Our first Prime Fitness USA penalty of the game. Your workout never gets penalized when you use equipment from Prime Fitness USA, a family-owned and operated business in Franklin. To find out more about Prime, go to primefitnessusa.com. So a free first down for the Rockets. Move the ball out to their own 47. Just over 8 minutes to go. Elwood National Forest first quarter. And again, they flipped the formation there. Covell now the sidecar to McDonald's right. And the give is to Covell off left tackle. Again, he picks up a block. And he's going to pick up, looks like 9. Might have made enough for the first down, and it is.
Yep, yeah, I saw the official motion to move the sticks and just did a great job there following the left side of his line there. Some good blocking. Titusville's going, hurry up here. And they're
going to get the Prime Fitness USA penalty of their own, a false start. That'll back them up and make it 1st and 15. Still in Oil City territory. At the 48. Oilers 48. And is that one of those situations, Andy, where maybe you overthink it a little bit? You're running your offense well, you try to come up, do a little hurry up, and it costs you 5 yards.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to mix it up and show them a different look, catch them off guard, but you ended up biting them on that one.
And McDonald keeps it. He's under pressure, and he's going to get taken down in the backfield by number 9, Ben Garland.
And that's really our first negative play of the game, and it comes courtesy of Ben Garland. McDonald really never had much of a shot on that one. Garland met little resistance there as he got into the backfield.
And the ball now is all the way back at the Titusville 42. Loss of 10 on the play. Make it 2nd and 22. Covell splits near side as they empty the backfield. McDonald going to throw. Little screen is nearly picked off. Was looking for Mong. But then right there, Tanner Keitlinger, the big man, nearly had himself an interception.
And that's what you get your hands up, and Keitlinger with a nice play there. It's early, but when the Rockets have looked to go to the air here, Oil City's been ready for it. Not much doing.
So it's 3rd and 22 now for the Rockets. And again, this possession started after Titusville recovered an Ethan Knox fumble. And McDonald rolls, fires, and incomplete. Both Mong and Wolfkeel were in the vicinity, but the ball kind of went in between them. And that'll bring up a 4th down.
Yep. This is one of those where you don't even have to guess. Obvious punting situation here for the Rockets.
So it'll be Alexander and Hargenrader back. And Mong will handle the punting duties for the Rockets. I'll tell you what, Andy, Cody Elms and I were up at Eisenhower last night, and another Keitlinger, Sam Keitlinger, unleashed some kicks as that ball goes over the head, somehow got the kick away.
That could have been an absolute disaster for Titusville, and it's not.
I mean, Oil City's going to start with the ball at their own 42, but
could have started at the
they very well could have been in the red zone.
Yeah.
But as I was starting to say, Sam Keitlinger last night had punts, one of 63, one of 57 yards.
Yep.
Just unbelievable leg that we saw last night up at Eisenhower.
Yeah, and that can really, when you're playing a tight game, kind of a field position type game, that can make a big difference.
So back here in Titusville, it's Oil City with its 2nd possession of the Elwood National Forge first quarter. Give is to Knox. Breaking tackles. Ethan Knox now just running people over.
And that's just pure power from Ethan Knox, gain of 18.
And he has the Oilers in Titusville territory at the Rockets 40. But this is about where Oil City got to on their last possession, and then Titusville was able to knock the ball out of Knox's hands.
That's Knox's longest run of the young game so far.
Hargenrader split near side.
Heavy
Toss
left.
to Knox. Big hole for him to run through. He escapes a tackle and then drags a defender for another Titusville Builder Supply first down.
And you see that was blocked very well, but you also see the power of Ethan Knox. And he's not a one-trick pony. He has the speed, he has the ability to break tackles, kind of drag defenders. And you saw it on that play.
Now at the Titusville 28 are the Oilers. And a give to Knox. He picks his way through and gets down, looks like to the 22.
Called
6-yard gain.
Yep. Already 9 carries for Ethan Knox in the first quarter.
So he didn't get the first down on the previous carry. That was a 2nd and short. So my mistake there. I thought they had moved the chain. So that's now first down. As the Oilers are in the Pizza Hut red zone, still time for you to order a fresh hot pizza today online at pizzahut.com, where no one out pizzas the hut. As Knox takes it again.
I'll tell you, that was a play where it looked like there was nothing there. They just balled up right around the line of scrimmage. He's going to get about 4 yards out of that.
Now down to the 13. The 2nd and 6. And again, due to some of the weather conditions and a very full press box tonight, we've got some reflection on our feed, and just needed to keep the windows closed while the rain's been coming in. As the pitch is to Knox, and he's trying to bounce it out, and somebody's got a hold of his arm. I believe that was McDonald, just grabbed hold of him and would not let go.
Well, that's one way to bring him down. Ian McDonald. That's going to set up a 3rd and short. Called a gain of 5.
3rd and 2 now as we approach 4 minutes to play. Elwood National Forge first quarter.
I can't imagine Oil City's going to do much different here.
No. Though this would be a prime opportunity to, maybe get the first down, and if you don't score, as Knox picks his way through, he'll have enough for the first down. Titusville Builder Supply first down.
Mark him about the 4 instead of a 1st and goal.
This drive being built by Titusville Builder Supply with locations in Shippensville and Tionesta, online at tionestabuilders.us. Andy just leaned over and showed me his stat sheet, and Knox has already filled up one row of the carries column. First and goal from the 4 for Oil City. 3:20, Elwood National Forge first quarter, pitch to Knox. He cuts his way through, and he's in for the Oil City touchdown.
And that drive is vintage Oil City football. A whole lot of Ethan Knox behind that offensive line. He punches it in from 4 yards out. Oilers strike first.
4-yard touchdown run for Ethan Knox has Oil City on the board. 3:15 to play, Elwood National Forge first quarter. And the Oilers will go for 2. Send Garland in motion. Give is to Knox. Knox picks his way up, and he gets in. Had to submarine his way in there, but he does so. 3:15 to play, Elwood National Forge first quarter. Oil City 8, Titusville nothing. We'll be back more Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
Specialty Fabrication and Powder Coating LLC is family owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. SFPC is actively seeking new talent and has openings at 2 plants located in Venango County. Those openings are either first, second, or third shifts at one or both locations. Check out the specific enrollment opportunities at www.specfab.com or send an email along with your resume to careers@specfab.com. SFPC is an equal opportunity employer.
Ethan Knox from 4 yards has given Oil City an 8-0 lead over Titusville. 3:15 to play, Elwood National Forge first quarter. Tonight's game is also being brought to you in part by Clarion Printing. Clarion Printing can take care of you no matter where you live. Find out more at clarionprinting.com. Wolfkill and Mason Titus back deep to return.
And of course, Wolfkill returned the opening kickoff for a touchdown last week against Warren, so he's a big-time threat.
And Hank Lockhart will do the kicking for the Oilers. Kick is away, and Wolfkill will take it at the 11. Wolfkill picks up a block as the rain starts to come down. A couple of flags are on the field. Right now, Titusville's got it at the 37, but we'll see what these penalty flags are all about. As like I said, the rain has returned here to Carter Field.
Yep, in full force.
Discussion among the officials. It is a personal foul, face mask against the Oilers. So Prime Fitness USA penalty against Oil City will tack on another 15 yards to the end of that return.
That's going to give Titusville the ball on the Oil City side of the 50 here.
And right now, if you're the Rockets, you got to take advantage of this great field position. You had a golden opportunity with the fumble, and they came up empty. And right here, you've seen what Oil City can do if you allow them to just pound away with Ethan Knox. So the ball now will be at the Oil City 48. They switch footballs here.
Again, trying to keep those as dry as possible on a night like tonight.
Going to be a little difficult tonight, I think. So first and 10, Titusville at the Oil City 48. Trying to answer the Oilers touchdown. Give is to Jackson Covell. And he's got some space, picks his way through, and Covell is down to the 30. Another Tionesta Builder Supply first down and a big run for Jackson Covell.
Again, just following his blockers along the left side there. And these are two of the better backs in District 10. Jackson's had a great season. Again, also a big threat in the receiving game as well, and that was a lot of power on that one.
18-yard gain for Covell and the Rockets. And they're now down to the Oil City 30. And again, we might have a little obstruction here in the we'll be on the screen. We'll be on the right-hand side as it give us to Covell right off left tackle again. Why not? But this time, Oil City is there for the stop.
A gain of a couple.
Looks like that was Tim Walentowski on the stop. First one to get to him for Oil City. We'll make it 2nd and 7, 3-yard gain. But again, on the as we head towards that side of the field on your right-hand side, just a little bit of an obstruction maybe in that corner of the end zone. Just, again, full press box with closed windows and just one of the limitations that we have here this evening as the rain is falling. McDonald throws it out to Mason Titus, and Knox trying to rip that ball out.
A good job by Titus to hold on to that modest gain, but sets up a 3rd and manageable.
The ball down to the 24. Let's call that a 4-yard gain. Make it 3rd and 3. So we're under 90 seconds to play. Elwood National Forge first quarter. Oil City leading Titusville 8-0. And the give is to Covell off left side, and he breaks free, gets into the secondary before being dragged down. But he's got enough for the Titusville Builder Supply first down.
Oh, the gain of 6. Just
as we saw, Oil City just kept giving the ball to Ethan Knox. Titusville might want to just keep giving the ball to Covell.
Two receivers to the near side.
That's Titus and Wolfkeel. And they're going to give it to Covell again, trying to turn that corner on the left side, but this time Oil City is there.
And again, just nice job there to string that play out by the Oilers defense as Covell tried to turn the corner, unable to.
Kevin Pearsall in on the stop for the Oilers.
Kevin Pearsall's another kid I like to watch. He's a old school football player.
It absolutely looks like Titusville is going to let that be the final play here in the Elwood National Forge first quarter. We will head to quarter number 2. Your score: Oil City 8, Titusville 0. We'll be back more Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network. Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
It will be 2nd down and 11 for Titusville from the Oil City 18. Rockets on the move, trying to answer the Oil City touchdown. They trail the Oilers 8-0 as we start the specialty fabrication and powder coating second quarter here from Carter Field in Titusville. McDonald sends a man in motion, gives to cover. And no, it's Cam Bong, and he's going to go 18 yards for the Titusville touchdown.
Yeah, I think everyone was fooled on that as Mason Titus was the motion man coming the other direction. The ball went to Mong, and they like to get him the ball in a variety of ways as the stats bear out, and you can see that. I think everyone's fooled on that one, except for the Rockets. Obviously, great execution as Mong punches it in from 18 yards out.
Great execution on the fake, and you could hear basically everybody in the press box kind of going quiet, trying to figure out who had the football there, and all of a sudden Mong comes up with it, and we are a conversion away from a tie ball game. Covell takes a direct snap, looking to pick his way through, bulldozes his way. No good. He did not get in.
That was awfully close.
And no good. Covell does not get in on the conversion. So with 11:53 to play in the Specialty Fabrication and Powder Coating second quarter, Oil City 8, Titusville 6. We'll be right back. Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
An 18-yard Cam Monk touchdown run, and Jackson Covell stopped, within a whisker of the goal line on the conversion. Makes it 8-6 Oil City over Titusville, 11:53 to play. Specialty Fabrication and Powder Coating second quarter. Specialty Fabrication and Powder Coating and Prime Fitness USA are both companies that are family-owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. SFPC is actively seeking new talent and has openings at its 2 plants in Venango County. Find out more, sfpc.com/careers. And so Gavin Donaldson to kick. Alexander and Devon Griffin back to receive for the Oilers. And Alexander's going to let it bounce into the end zone for the touchback.
So the Oilers will begin. This is their actually worst starting field position of the game so far at their own 20.
And so trying to get some more information, Andy, but my normal broadcast partner on Friday nights, Cody Elms, is down at Elk County Catholic right now, covering that game between the Crusaders and Sheffield. And he said they are without power at the moment. Apparently there was a car accident, and the car hit a pole outside of the stadium that knocked power out down there. So we'll keep track of that. As Ethan Knox, certainly not without power now. He's powering his way through the Titusville defense.
And that's really the only way you can describe the end of that run, just bowling over defenders. And he's starting to pick up some yards in chunks now.
18-yard gain and a Titusville Builder Supply first down for Knox. And this is the one thing that Titusville could not let happen, is to let Knox get into a rhythm and start getting loose and breaking off those big chunk plays.
We'll see. Again, Oil City has put the ball in the air once, but other than that, it's been a healthy dose of Ethan Knox.
Toss to Knox. Turns corner on the left side. And he bounces off a tackle and then falls forward. Looks like right at midfield. It'll be another Titusville Builder Supply first down.
Gain of 11 for Knox, and he's just, like you said, Brian, he's getting into a rhythm. He's not getting into, he is in a rhythm.
He is in a rhythm now. And this drive is being built by Titusville Builder Supply with locations in Shippensville and Titusville and online at titusvillebuilders.us. Hargan Raider split near side. Give us to Knox again. Going to try the right side this time. Not as much room there. And a gain about 2.
His shortest run of the night so far.
Makes it 2nd and 8.
But again, you talk about that. It's still positive yards. You're still setting yourself up to really do what you want to do here if you're the Oil City offense.
Oh, absolutely. And as we mentioned on one of their earlier possessions, they're absolutely content to let him rattle off, some of those short gains because they know it'll lead to a big one later on down the line. And picks his way through the line of scrimmage and out to the 42, 6-yard pickup.
You have a full house backfield there for the Oilers. And this is a game that's just kind of built for Oil City, right? It's raining, it's wet, you just want to pound the football, and that's exactly what they're doing here so far.
And about the only thing that's gone wrong for them offensively so far was that fumble on the opening possession.
Absolutely.
And again, it would certainly not surprise me if we don't see a couple more of those here tonight as the rain continues to fall. Give us to Knox straight up the gut. And he pushes Bile forward for a Titusville Builder Supply first down.
Yeah, good job by the Titusville defense there to kind of stop him in his track. But still, even his runs that don't look like they're picking up, it's 4 yards. It's 4 yards. At the risk of sounding like a broken record.
Right. Or skipping CD. I mean,
Yes.
Do we have to update that saying now? I mean, we're
I
kind of
think
getting
so,
into
yeah.
a bit of a generation gap there with that one.
Yeah, I don't think kids today know what a record is.
First and 10 from the Titusville 37. Oilers on the move again. Toss to Knox. Left side, picks up a block. And Knox is down across the 30 to the 27.
Right near the first down. They're going to call him just short. Call a gain of 9.
They're gonna mark him down at the 28. So second down and 1.
See, someone on this Titusville defense can make a play here. Looking at J.J. Miller, Nate Stearns, kind of leaders of that unit.
Stevens split near side, but the give is to Knox right up the gut again. He's going to have enough for another Titusville Builder Supply first down. Schmidt on the tackle for Titusville.
Call it a gain of 7.
And it's marked at the 24, so.
No, okay. I stand corrected. First down nonetheless. Knox already up to 20 carries.
And got to be close to, if not well over the century mark, as he takes another pitch. Gets through, avoids a tackle. Nearly spun away from McDonald, but McDonald was able to spin him down for a gain of about 3.
Yeah, nice play there by McDonald.
Yep. Second and 7.
And the Oilers come out here, I formation.
And gives it to Knox. And Knox pushes the pile forward down to the, looks like the 18.
So call it a gain of 3. They'll bring up a 30.
No, they're going to, looks like maybe the closer to the 17. Hard to tell as they're switching the balls. Yeah. Let's see where
I guess it's going to be the 18.
So it is the 18. So it's third and call it 3, 6:30 to play. Specialty Fabrication and Powder Coating second quarter. Give us to Knox again. And he's going to have enough for another Titusville Builder Supply first down. Stearns on the stop. Titus in on there on that stop as well. But it is another first down for Oil City. They are in the Pizza Hut red zone at the 12. Knox again. He's looking for the corner right side. He's knocked out of bounds.
Again, do apologize for that corner there, kind of out of our purview. So if we get another play down there, we'll certainly call that action for you. Ball on the 11, called a gain of 7.
No, the ball's down inside the 10 at the 8.
Okay. Gain of 4 for Knox.
2nd and 6, and the Oilers can pick up another first down here without getting into the end zone if they need to. Knox again, straight up the gut, but not much doing there as Brett Schmidt and Stearns in on the stop for Titusville will bring up a 3rd and 6. Call it 5. It'll give them a yard on that. They move the ball up to the 7.
So, curious to see they've looked to maybe stretch the field a little bit here, as opposed to that Titusville defense kind of stiffening up the middle.
Would this be the opportunity where you maybe, step back and throw that pass, Andy, knowing you're going to go for it? But no, it's Knox, and Knox is going to go in. His 2nd touchdown of the game from 6 yards.
And again, Oil City just chewing up clock with these drives.
5:02 officially to play. Specialty Fabrication and Powder Coating 2nd quarter. Ethan Knox with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Finley comes in with the play. Oilers will go for 2.
Give to Knox. Knox tries to pick his way through, and he squirts through the tackle and in for the conversion. It looked like Titusville had him stopped up, but somehow Knox escaped. And with 5:02 to play, Specialty Fabrication and Powder Coating 2nd quarter, Oil City 16, Titusville 6. We'll be back with more Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com.
6-yard run by Ethan Knox, and the conversion on the ground as well has increased the Oil City lead to 16-6 over Titusville. Officially 5:02 to play. Specialty Fabrication and Powder Coating 2nd quarter here from Carter Field in Titusville. Lockhart getting set to kick for the Oilers. Wolfkeel and Titus back deep to receive for the Rockets. And just to update you on that situation down in Elk County Catholic, there was about a 20-minute delay due to the power outage down there, but being told now by our broadcast colleague Cody Elms that game is underway. And an onside kick, and it squirts through the up man, and Oil City's going to get it.
Oh, boy. Dan York rolling the dice, and it pays off there. And again, wet surface, wet football, and good call. And momentum continues to favor the Oilers. Boy, what a gutsy call that was.
Danny DeLong comes up with the recovery on the onside kick. And again, it looked like the Titusville up man, I couldn't see the number there, looked like he was going to fall on it. And then all of a sudden it just squirted right through and was there for DeLong and the Oilers. And now have a golden opportunity to stretch this lead, starting at the Titusville 45. And they're calling for a player that's Justin Dunkel, runs on late. And we've got a whistle as Dan York's going to take an A&B heating timeout. Oil City's first of the half. We will take it with them. This is Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network. When you need a plumbing or heating contractor, A&B Heating is the one to call. You can rely on A&B Heating for services including AC repair, central air conditioning, furnace repair, hot water tank repair, drain cleaning, tankless water heater repair, and much more. A&B Heating has a team of insured, certified, and experienced technicians who are able to service all brands of heating and air conditioning units. Call 814-723-5670 or visit abheating.com to learn more. So the Oilers taking A&B Heating timeout, had some personnel issues, had somebody run on late, and then we're not going to get the playoff before the play clock expired. So Dan York calls a timeout. Oilers looking to cash in after recovering an onside kick. 4:57 to play, especially Fabrication and Powder Coating second quarter.
I think that was Justin Dunkel running onto the field there late for Oil City, but Dan York decided don't want to take any chances.
Again, this is one of those situations where you want to capitalize. You can't have a negative play here, or it kind of becomes all for naught. So 1st and 10 at the Titusville 45. Finley empties the backfield. He's going to throw, fires down the sideline, looking for Knox, but over his head.
So there we go. There's the first kind of deviation a little bit as Finley takes a shot deep down the field. I don't necessarily mind that, even though it's an incomplete pass. That keeps the defense honest.
You know, the only thing I would say is when you're going to take that shot, do you maybe want to have Knox in the backfield so at least that threat of him running is still present?
Well, that's a good point, too. Usually when they go to the area, usually that Gavin Stevens is the top target. But, looking for Knox there, but falls incomplete. Again, don't mind the play call one bit.
2nd and 10. And now they're going to pitch to Knox off the right side. And McDonald comes up. Good open field tackle. Got some help on that one from Schmidt.
Yeah, well, we talked a lot about McDonald coming into the game and his development as a quarterback, but I'm more impressed with him on the defensive side of the ball so far tonight.
Gain of 4 to make it 3rd and 6. And would think absolutely be barring a major negative play here. This is certainly 4-down territory for the Oilers. Give is to Knox right up the gut. Huge holes. And he's got a Titusville Builder Supply first down to the 28.
Yep, gain of 13 for Ethan Knox.
And Oil City on the move again. Under 4 minutes to play before the end of the first half. And Titusville will get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, and this is key, though, here.
Give to Knox right up the middle, and he is just picking his way through that Titusville defense.
Yeah, and again, whether Oil City scores here or not towards the end of the half here is going to kind of, I think, determine a lot going forward into the second half of this football game.
7-yard pickup there, make it 2nd and 3 at the 21. Well, and again, you know, one of the things that Titusville's got to do is, you know, maintain offensively, on the scoreboard, and you can't do that when your offense isn't on the field.
Nope, Oil City's dominated the time of possession here.
Give to Knox right up the gut again. Takes a big hit at the end of the play, but he is down to the 15. Another Titusville Builder Supply first down. This drive being built by Titusville Builder Supply with locations in Shippenville and Titusville. Online at titusvillebuilders.us.
Again, it's just more of the same here.
You're going to have to create another sheet here
I think I am. Yeah.
At halftime, I think.
"27 carries for Ethan Knox.
1st and 10 from the Titusville 15, and Finley's going to throw, and he had a man, and it's through the hands of Hargenrader.
Coming to the short side of the field here. And, yeah, Finley put that ball on the money.
It's 2nd and 10, 2:21 to play, second quarter.
And ideally, if you're Oil City, you want to punch this ball in the end zone with as little time left on the clock as possible.
Oilers at the Titusville 15. Give it to Knox. Cuts back inside, and he's going to have a gain of 6.
That ball down to 9.
They'll make it 3rd and 4 as the Oilers are back in the Pizza Hut red zone again. There's still time for you to order Fresh Hot Pizza online today at pizzahut.com, where no one outpizzas the Hut.
And to your point, Brian, Titusville has just not had the – of course, the onside kick in the second quarter obviously had a lot to do with it here.
Under 2 minutes to play. At the 9. Knox cuts back inside, and he'll get down to the 5.
Yep. Going to be enough for a first down, looks like.
That is another Tionesta Builder Supply first down. That'll make it 1st and goal. At the 5.
So again, it's been a whole lot of Ethan Knox here in the first half.
Well, in this drive in particular has been a whole lot of those short gains, 4, 5, 6 yards at a time.
Azamarina's 4, 6, 6, 4, 7. Did have a 13-yarder in there as well.
Give it to him again, and he's going to turn the corner, tried to bull his way in, but didn't quite get there. He's down to the 1. It'll be 2nd and goal. About a 16-second difference between the play clock and the game clock.
The Oilers not in any rush here.
So it's Garland and Pearsall in front of Knox, and we've got a stoppage as Titusville is going to take an A&B heating timeout. We will take a quick one with them. This is Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
Titusville takes the A&B heating timeout. You can take a timeout to call A&B Heating at 814-723-5670 for all your heating, cooling, and plumbing needs. As the Oilers are knocking on the door, 2nd and goal from the 1. 26.6 seconds officially on the game clock here at Carter Field in Titusville. In this District 10 Region 4 matchup, both of these teams 5-3 overall and 3-1 in Region 4 play. And so it'll be Pearsall and Garland in front of Knox as Finley goes under center, and the give is to Knox, and he pushes the pile enough for his 3rd touchdown of the half. This one a 1-yarder for Ethan Knox and the Oilers. 22 seconds to play.
And Oil City's kind of come in and done exactly what they thought they would do, and they have executed exactly how they have wanted to here in the first half.
Minus that one fumble on the opening possession, it's been all Oil City here in the first half.
And Oilers set to go for 2.
And they fake to Knox. Finley throws, and it's intercepted by McDonald.
Interesting call there.
So McDonald intercepts the attempted conversion pass, but with 22 seconds to play in the first half, Oil City 22, Titusville 6. We'll be right back. Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania and south central New York since 1960. As board-certified dental specialists in orthodontics, Cole Orthodontic Associates offer a wide variety of services, including early intervention, traditional and clear braces, and orthognathic surgery. Cole Orthodontic Associates also offer Invisalign clear aligners. Call 814-781-7800 to schedule an appointment today. A 1-yard Ethan Knox touchdown run has increased Oil City's lead to 22-6 over Titusville here at Carter Field. Lockhart getting set to kick. Wolfkeel and Titus back deep for the Rockets. Imagine they'll kick it deep here with just 22 seconds left in the half.
I would think so. I don't think we're going to see any trickery here.
And this kick is deep, and it's going to bounce out of bounds. That nearly hung on as the Rockets were watching it go, but it does go out of bounds. It's Prime Fitness USA penalty against the Oilers. And your workout never gets penalized when you use equipment from Prime Fitness USA, a family-owned and operated business in Franklin. To find out more about Prime, go to primefitnessusa.com.
We'll see how aggressive Titusville gets here. Again, it's a two-possession game at this point. That's 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. So,
well, and again, but we've talked about in those games that Oil City's lost, they've been susceptible to the passing game. And, you know, that is one thing that Titusville's done well. Your offense hasn't been on the field for most of the first half. At this point, what do you really have to lose by maybe taking a shot?
Yeah, I don't disagree. And this will just be the
it'll be 1st and 10 from the Titusville 35 for the Rockets.
Yeah, this will just be the 13th play the Rockets offense has run here in the first half.
Sends Mong in motion. Pitch to him. Mong's going to throw under pressure, and it is intercepted. Intercepted at the 39-yard line by Lockhart.
So,
Lockhart comes up with the pick.
And credit to the Oil City defense there. That's good scouting. They were not fooled by that play at all.
So the Oilers take over at their own 39, and now the question becomes, how aggressive are you?
Well, probably. I wouldn't think too much, though. 15 seconds, 2-score lead.
Well, and there's always a possibility you hand that ball off to Ethan Knox, and he's certainly capable of breaking a 62-yard runoff. As it is going to start on the 38-yard line. They backed it up a yard. And the give is to Knox off left side, trying to pick up a block. Instead, he's going to run out of bounds after a gain of 2.
So he wants to get at least one more play in there.
Officially 10 seconds left to go in the first half. Again, Titusville will get the ball to start the second half.
And I'll bring you the stats here at halftime, Brian. I've never seen a stat like this in terms of number of carries for one player and a half.
Yeah.
I know he's done it a few times, but it's impressive.
It's a 10.3 officially on the game clock here. To Austin Knox here. Tries to pick up a block. He does, and then gets out of bounds with 1.8 seconds left on the clock, and the Oilers with a Tionesta Builder Supply first down at the Titusville 46.
A gain of 12 for Knox. Time for one more play here for the Oilers.
You know, and this is kind of the drawback though to having as dominant a running attack as they have. you don't get a lot of work for your passing game, and in these kind of situations, it can hurt you a little bit.
Yep. I'm wondering if they just don't give it to him again and let him try and break one.
Finley's going to throw. Looking under pressure. Looking for Stevens. He's got him. Oh, McDonald broke it up. Stevens had a step, and McDonald was able to get a hand on it, break it up down the sideline. And that is how the first half will end. We go to halftime. Your score, Oil City 22, Titusville 6. We'll be back with the Icy Inc. halftime show. It's Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network. Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyyyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today. Dreyer Physical Therapy is now accepting new patients. Clinic Director Tessa Sager can help get you back in the game or on the job with flexible scheduling between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. Dreyer Physical Therapy offers in-clinic and telehealth services, including manual therapy, injury prevention, return to performance, total joint replacement, concussion management, and vestibular rehabilitation. Call 814-273-2175 to schedule your appointment today so you can get back in the game.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyyyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Located at 16 West Main Street in Youngsville, Cam's Logging Supplies and Outdoor Wear's goal is to provide customers in Warren County with logging supplies, boots, and clothing at a reasonable price and within a short distance from home. We also offer so much more, including indoor golf and axe throwing, games of chance, and local pool leagues. If there's something you want and we don't have it, let us know and we will be happy to try and find it for you. At Cam's, we also sell hunting and fishing licenses and look forward to serving you. Give us a call today at 814-688-3146. Stop in and see us or visit us online at camsloggingsupplies.com.
And welcome in to the Icy Inc. halftime show for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Call Icy Inc. at 814-688-0034 or online at icyinc.com. That's icyyyinc.com. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy. Our halftime score, Oil City 22, Titusville 6. Now let's take a look at our halftime stats brought to you tonight by the Brooks UR Ledbetter Sportsperson of the Year Award. The Brooks UR Ledbetter Sportsperson of the Year Award and accompanying scholarship are awarded to an athlete or athletes who competed in at least one full season in either District 9 or District 10 and who display qualities of being a good person, a leader, community-minded, and wanting to make a difference. You can find out more at yourdailylocal.com/BHL Award. Congratulations to last year's winner, Sagertown's Brady Greco. Very well-deserved recognition and scholarship for Mr. Greco from Sagertown. And Andy, let's take a look at our halftime stats.
Yeah, first of all, total number of plays, Oil City 39, Titusville 13. That's right where you want. I mean, that's just pure. And we talked about what did Oil City want to do? Play ball control. That's exactly what they're doing. And then some. That's beyond impressive. First for Titusville, Jackson Koval, 6 carries, 42 yards. Cam Mong, 2 carries, 20 yards. Ian McDonald had 1 carries on the sack. He lost 10 yards on that. McDonald, 1 of 4 through the air for 4 yards. That pass was complete to Mason Titus. And for Oil City, 35 of those 39 plays were carries by Ethan Knox, who has 221 yards and 3 touchdowns. Through the air, Cole Finley is 1 of 4 for 8 yards. That pass completion was to Gavin Stevens.
All right, those were our halftime stats. Brought to you again by the Brooks Hugh Ledbetter Sports Person of the Year Award. You can find out more at yourdailylocal.com/BHL Award. And now let's take a look at our Warren General Hospital scoring summary. Exceptional care, exceptionally close at Warren General Hospital, online at WGH.org.
Yeah, in the first quarter, Ethan Knox, 4-yard touchdown run. Knox also ran in the 2-point conversion at the 3:15 mark, made it 8-0 Oil City. At the 11:53 mark, first play of the second quarter, Cam Mong, 18-yard touchdown run, 2-point conversion failed. That made it 8-6. With 5:02 to go in the second quarter, it was Knox again on a 6-yard run. He also ran in a 2-point conversion. That made it 16-6. And with 22 seconds left in the first half, Knox scored on a 1-yard run. The 2-point conversion was no good. That brings us to our halftime score of Oil City 22 and Titusville 6.
All right, that was our scoring summary, again brought to you by Warren General Hospital. Exceptional care, exceptionally close at Warren General Hospital, online at WGH.org. We'll take a quick break, be back with more of the Icy Ink halftime show here from Carter Field in Titusville. We're at the half. It's Oil City 22, Titusville 6.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today. Dreyer Physical Therapy is now accepting new patients. Clinic Director Tessa Sager can help get you back in the game or on the job with flexible scheduling between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. Dreyer Physical Therapy offers in-clinic and telehealth services, including manual therapy, injury prevention, return to performance, total joint replacement, concussion management, and vestibular rehabilitation. Call 814-273-2175 to schedule your appointment today so you can get back in the game. And welcome back to the Icy Ink halftime show here from Carter Field in Titusville. Your score at the half, Oil City 22, Titusville 6. And now let's take a look at our out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you tonight by Tap and Pay Plus. Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising made easy. Earn more funds in less time with nothing to sell, hand out, or collect. Find out more at tapandpayplus.com. That's tap, the letter N, payplus.com. We'll take a look over in District 9 first. At the half, Cameron County leads Otto Eldred 24-0. Glendale 12, Kerwinsville nothing in the second quarter. Karn City all over Bradford, 42-7 in the second. Brookville and Punxsutawney scoreless in the second quarter. No report yet from St. Mary's and Central Clarion.
Actually, Brian, I do have a report on that one.
Oh, okay. Well,
late in the second quarter, Central Clarion doing it again. They lead St. Mary's 49-0.
Okay. And also in the second quarter, Central 14, Clearfield nothing. Bucktail 34, Countersport 6 in the second. DuBois leads Montauk 14-0 second quarter. Late second quarter, that game did get underway down at Elk County Catholic, and the Crusaders lead Sheffield 24-0. Smethport over Kane 14-0 in the second. At the next two games at the half, Port Allegheny 31, Keystone nothing. And in a game that you can see right here on the YDL Sports Network, Union AC Valley 16, Ridgeway 7. In District 10, these games all in the second quarter. Cochranton 14, Maplewood nothing. Franklin over Conneaut 7-0. Corey leads Fort LaBeouf 7-0. General McLean 21, Girard 7. Sharon 28, Greenville nothing. And Grove City Wilmington tied at 14. In the third quarter, Wheeling Central Catholic leads Harbor Creek 42-14. And back in the second quarter, Sagertown 21, Kennedy Catholic nothing. Second quarter, Meadville 27, Warren nothing. Cambridge Springs leads Mercer 14-0 in the second. Cathedral Prep 24-0. McDowell over Erie. McDowell 28-0 over Butler. Mercyhurst Prep 28-3 over Union City. And Lakeview blanking Reynolds 20-0. All of those games in the second quarter. Last night in District 9, Red Bank Valley made another statement. 52-28 win at Brockway. And in District 10, it was Eisenhower 28, Iroquois 14. Tomorrow in District 10 action, Northeast is at Fairview, Farrell's at Slippery Rock, Northwestern is at Seneca, and Hickory is at Sharpsville. Could be a good one down there in Sharpsville between the Blue Devils and the Hornets. But that is your out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Tap and Pay Plus fundraising made easy. Earn more funds in less time with nothing to sell, hand out, or collect. Find out more at tapandpayplus.com. That's tap the letter N, payplus.com. We'll be back with more of the Icy Inc. halftime show here on the YDL Sports Network right after this.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
With locations in Shippenville and Tonesta, Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tonesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tonestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Located at 229 Liberty Street in downtown Warren, Freedom Investment Management Group has a passion for helping people manage and preserve their wealth. Partners Rob Maring and Dave Close, along with all the professionals at Freedom Investment Management Group, are committed to providing the highest level of service to our clients. Every member of our team is experienced, educated, and passionate. We intentionally maintain a low client-to-team member ratio so that we can consistently deliver concierge-like service. Simply put, we are not like many other wealth management firms. Come experience the difference. Visit us online at freedomwealthcoach.com.
Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years. Welcome back to Carter Field in Titusville. It's the Icy Inc. halftime show. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool. Wear Icy online at icyinc.com, icyyyinc.com. At the half, Oil City leads Titusville 22-6. This District 10 or Region 4 matchup here in Week 9. And now let's take a look at our rehab centers halftime adjustments with 8 convenient locations to serve you. The rehab centers online at rehabcenters.com. And that is centers spelled the old English way with an R-E-S. And Andy, first for Oil City, what's their halftime adjustment?
I don't see a lot in terms of adjustments that they really need to make. They're doing everything they want to do, particularly on the offense side. They did turn the ball over once, I guess, is the one criticism you could have of this offense in the first half, but they are playing ball control. Knox has a ton of carries. The offensive line is doing a solid job. They've been on the field most of the first half on the offensive side. And the only thing I would say on the defensive side about kind of a little misdirection there on Titusville's touchdown to Cam Mong, so just be aware of some of that. Again, they like to get Mong the ball in a variety of different ways, so I guess be on the lookout for that and really read your keys defensively. But I think for the most part, Oil City's doing everything they want to do, particularly on the offensive side of the ball. And unless the other team's just hitting for a ton of big plays, when you dominate the total plays and time of possession the way they have, that's generally a pretty good recipe to win football games.
And so the halftime adjustment then for Titusville.
Their offense just needs to be on the field more. They've moved the football. The one drive they had that kind of stalled, they had the sack of McDonald that really pushed it back. But you look at Jackson Koval. Again, just 6 carries, but averaging 7 yards a carry.
Right.
So when they've been on the field, they've been effective. Of course, and Mong, the 82 carries for 20 yards and a touchdown. So they haven't had a problem moving the football. They just, again, between the one drive that stalled out and the onside kick, that's enough to do it, because we see this Oil City offense, that second scoring drive of the game chewed up almost 7 minutes of game clock.
Yeah.
And they're offensively, I don't really think Titusville did a lot wrong per se. They need the ball more.
Yeah.
And, defensively, I think it's just you have to find a way, to get off the field, particularly on third down. For the most part, Oil City is not fancy. You know what they're going to do. And it's just Knox has broken off a few longer runs, but for the most part, it's been methodical. It's been 5-6 yards a carry. And if you can get a negative play on first down and kind of put them in a situation where they might have to do something different, I think that's something that could really help this Titusville team, just in terms of not just preventing Oil City from scoring, but getting the ball down 2 scores. Again, it's not the end of the world,
right?
But you need to have the ball. If you're the Rockets, it's just 13 plays in the half. That's about as few as you're going to see from any game anywhere.
Yeah.
So.
All right, those are our rehab centers halftime adjustments, again, with 8 convenient locations to serve you, the rehab centers, therehabcenters.com. And, Andy, you touched on it briefly, but right now, the key play in this ball game, I think, was the onside kick. Dan York rolled the dice, kicked the onside kick, and it looked like Titusville was going to be able to fall on it. And then, wet field, wet ball, it squirted through. Oil City gets it. They get to go on another long scoring drive, bleed most of the second quarter clock. And now all of a sudden, like you said, Titusville's offense just hasn't been on the field to get them back in the game.
Right. And to further, sorry I didn't mention this sooner, to further that point, Titusville ran 2 plays in the second quarter. One was the Mong touchdown run, and the other one was the interception towards the end of the half. They scored with 11:53 to go in the second quarter. Oil City gets the ball back, drives down the field, scores with 5:02 to go. They get the onside kick. Oil City drives down again, scores with 22 seconds left. So, I mean, that's something you just don't see. And that's a little bit of, I don't want to call it bad luck, because Oil City did execute that onside kick. Ball kind of squirts through one of the up men there. But really, again, when you have the ball as much as Oil City does, there's just not much, unless you're scoring on defense,
right.
There's really not much you can do.
I want to say, looking at the times that you've jotted down, in the second quarter, Titusville had the ball for 14 seconds.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to win a football game holding the ball for 14 seconds in a quarter.
No.
And that's just, like you said, that just speaks to Oil City doing everything that it wants to do right now offensively, and they're doing it methodically. Again, we talked about, you look at just the gaudy numbers that Knox has. He's got 220 some odd yards in the first half, but again, most of those have been 4, 5, 6 yard carries. It's not like he broke off a couple of 80-yard touchdown runs, which we know he's certainly capable of doing.
Yeah.
But this has been that methodical, wear you down, hold the ball. kind of offense, and it's worked perfectly for Oil City.
And to that point, Titusville's defense has not been bad. To further that point, Knox's longest carry is 19 yards. You can live with that if you're Titusville.
Oh, yeah.
But you at some point you have to be able to get off the field.
Yep.
And that's, I mean, I feel like we're belaboring the point here, but it's just, this is an offense, just the way they're built and the way they operate. When they get the football, this is what they do. And when they're at the top of their game, this is what they do. And when you give them the ball really back to back right that after the onside kick, that's exactly what they want to do.
Yeah, Oil City did exactly what it wanted to do in that second quarter, and just completely controlled the clock the entire. I mean, 11 minutes and 46 seconds time of possession just in the second quarter. And, a lot of teams are happy to have that for a half.
Yeah. As I looked this, I want to say that Ethan Knox's career high for carry. I think he had 54, 55 in a game last year. And again, that might sound absurd to some people. He's built, he can do that, and they're comfortable with him doing that. And this is what they do. And he might surpass that here tonight. And, for Titusville's sake, you hope he does. Well, not for Titusville's sake, but if Titusville wants to come back, you don't want him doing that. But if Oil City's still ahead at the end of the ball game, on the scoreboard, it's his carries are going to be right up there.
All right. So with that, there's about 2.5 minutes left here before we'll get started in the third quarter. We will take another quick break. This is Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
Located at 16 West Main Street in Youngsville, Cam's Logging Supplies and Outdoor Wear's goal is to provide customers in Warren County with logging supplies, boots, and clothing at a reasonable price and within a short distance from home. We also offer so much more, including indoor golf and axe throwing, games of chance, and local pool leagues. If there's something you want and we don't have it, let us know and we will be happy to try and find it for you. At Cam's, we also sell hunting and fishing licenses and look forward to serving you. Give us a call today at 814-688-3146. Stop in and see us or visit us online at camsloggingsupplies.com.
Dreyer Physical Therapy is now accepting new patients. Clinic Director Tessa Sager can help get you back in the game or on the job with flexible scheduling between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. Dreyer Physical Therapy offers in-clinic and telehealth services, including manual therapy, injury prevention, return to performance, total joint replacement, concussion management, and vestibular rehabilitation. Call 814-273-2175 to schedule your appointment today so you can get back in the game.
This is Chris Rossetti from the YDL Sports Network, and I want to take a moment to tell you about my friend Paul Burdick. Paul is the Dean of District 9 Photography, and he is here to serve your needs with action photos, team photos, and so much more. Paul has shot everything from Little League through the pros and is a regular at PIAA championship events and Penn State football. Find out more or buy a photo at pburdick.smugmug.com. Are you looking for an upcoming, young, energetic photographer to shoot your team or individual athlete? Then contact Anima TV today at 814-594-5783. Anna's work has been used in many publications over the last few years, including right here on the YDL Sports Network. Find out more at animatvphotography.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
And welcome back here to Carter Field in Titusville. We are just about set to start our third quarter. As we get into the third quarter, Oil City leads Titusville 22-6. Brian Hagberg, Andy Close with you on the YDL Sports Network. It's Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football. Our third quarter tonight brought to you by the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Plan your visit to Warren County with the Warren County Visitors Bureau at wcvb.net. Warren County, simple, pure, real. And again, Titusville will get the ball to start the Warren County Visitors Bureau third quarter. It looks like the rain has ceased, at least for the time being, so it should have some good conditions. And this is a crucial drive coming out of the half.
I was going to say, this could really, and you hear it all the time, how you come out of after halftime is critical, but you're down 2 scores, 2 touchdowns, 2 two-point conversions. You come down the field and score, it's a totally different feel as opposed to having to punt and giving that Oil City offense the ball back and knowing that they're going to probably choose some time off that clock.
does the way the first half played out change what you would consider your 4-down territory if you're Titusville?
I don't think so. I mean, again, it's a 16-point game at this point. I think a lot of it will depend on time and situation, and kind of to your point, where the ball's out on the field. You might see them get a little more aggressive than they normally would be, but I wouldn't expect anything crazy just in terms of them going for on like a 4th and long from their own 30. But no, it's an interesting point. I think you might see them be a little more aggressive in terms of that kind of play calling.
I want to let you know tonight's game is also being brought to you in part by Clarion Printing. Clarion Printing can take care of you no matter where you live. Find out more at clarionprinting.com. So Lockhart getting set to kick for the Oilers. Wolfkeel and Titus back to receive for the Rockets. And do you think, does Dan York roll the dice again? Maybe try to open the half with an onside kick?
Boy, that'd be awfully spicy.
No, they do kick it away. And we've got a whistle. Looks like Oil City is offside on the kickoff. It's a Prime Fitness USA penalty. Your workout never gets penalized when you use equipment from Prime Fitness USA, a family-owned and operated business in Franklin. To find out more about Prime, go to primefitnessusa.com.
So we'll do it again. Getting underway here in the second half.
And so a benefit there to Titusville should allow them to start with a little bit better field position, you would think. Lockhart tried to fake the official out there and got right up on him before he marked up the penalty yardage.
It doesn't hurt to try.
Yeah. Well, and I ran into another one of our broadcast colleagues, Chris Bunker, earlier today, and he told me to watch out for that official specifically. Make sure he's keeping everything on the up and up, and all in good fun. That's Chris's dad there is the official on the field. So the ball is taken at the 26 by Jaden O'Neill. And then he gets wrestled down.
And to your point, Titusville going to start with the football near the 40-yard line.
It looks like at the 37, somewhere between the 37 and 38.
Yep.
And the nose of the football looks like it is on the 38-yard line. So we'll call it the 38 for Titusville.
Now, I want to see Titusville establish that. I know we talked about McDonald a lot in the pregame, but again, between them, McDonald or Mong and Koval averaging, over 7 yards a carry, limited, albeit.
Right.
But.
And the give is to Koval. He tries to go right side and nothing there.
Well, as I say that, the old announcer's jinx, he loses a couple yards.
Garland and Pearsall in on the stop for the Oilers. And actually a loss of 2 on the play. So 2nd and 12 now for the Rockets. And as we said, on a crucial drive, this first play goes backwards. It's not the way you want to start if you're Titusville. Sends Mong in motion. McDonald looking to throw. Looking for Mong. Fires. Diving attempt by Titus, but couldn't quite get there. And he holds up his fingers, and it was that close. But it is incomplete.
Well, don't be surprised to see Titusville go back to something like that. Again, just one completion so far in the game for McDonald, a young man that's thrown for almost 1,000 yards.
Coming into this game, I mean, he was on the doorstep of 1,000 yards. You thought that might be just a foregone conclusion. Looking to throw. Has Koval, and Koval is hit immediately by Knox at the 40.
Yeah, he is more than just a running back, and you saw right there on that play, just a complete football player.
Yeah.
And that's not an easy play against a good athlete in the open field, and he made it look easy.
And I mean, for all the talk that Knox gets about his running abilities, and deservedly so, I've talked to a lot of people that think
he's better suited for the defensive side of the ball at the next level.
So 4th down coming up for the Rockets. Mong kicks it away. And it bounced, takes a Titusville bounce inside the 20. Good kick there by Mong. It'll be down at the 17.
That's where Oil City will have it, 1st and 10. Their initial drive of the second half.
But first possession of the second half not going the way the Rockets really needed it to go if they want to get back into this game.
Yep, and we talk. That's probably. I mean, it goes without saying. Last thing you wanted was to go through out there.
Well, and again, now you give the ball to Oil City and Knox, who's already got over 220 yards just in the first half. And the give is to Knox off the right side. Tries to fight through a tackle and couldn't quite get there. Good stop there by Titus at the 21.
Gain of a couple.
And again, that's the way it's been for Knox for most of this game. It's gain a couple, break off maybe a 10 or 12 yarder, gain a couple, and just move that ball methodically down the field.
So we'll see what the Oilers draw up here on 2nd and 8. Going to come out in the power I.
And they're going to give it to Knox again. He's hit as he gets into the hole and then just pushes the pile forward.
We have the ball.
Titusville player came out of the pile with a ball, but
they're
going to say Knox was down.
He was down. Gain about 3, maybe 4. Yeah, call it 3.
So they're going to put the ball at the 24.
Yeah.
So it'll make it 3rd and 3.
Again, I think Pearsall's a kid we don't give enough credit to. Kind of that lead back, that full back, really does all the dirty work.
And give it to Knox right up the gut. And the
That
ball's on the ground again. No signal yet.
Oil City got it back.
Fell on it.
Yeah. That's going to be a first down.
And that is, as you said, Andy, a Titusville Builder Supply first down for the Oilers at the 29.
And again, just to touch on Pearsall a little bit more, you don't get a lot of the glory kind of being that fullback when you have it in the power. You're the lead blocker, but I'll tell you what, man, that's he does a great job.
So 1st and 10 at the 29. Give it to Knox again. He cuts to the outside, cuts back inside, and there he goes. Ethan Knox down the sideline. And he's knocked out of bounds inside the Titusville 20. And there's the big hitter for Knox. Down to the Titusville 17, 18-yard line.
Yeah, and we talked about it. When was he going to bust one? And there it is.
And so it'll be 1st and 10. A Titusville Builder Supply first down for Oil City at the Titusville 18.
Officially a 53-yard gain for Ethan Knox.
And the Oilers are back in the Pizza Hut red zone. Still time for you to order a fresh hot pizza today online at pizzahut.com, where no one out-pizzas the hut. Hargan Raider, the man in the backfield, he gets the ball. He fights through the line. And he'll get down, looks like, to about the 16. I don't know the market at the 15.
Call a gain of 3. Give Knox a chance to catch his breath there.
Well, why does he need a chance to catch his breath? He only run the ball 30 times. And Hargan Raider taking the gloves off before this play. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Oilers at the Titusville 15. Toss to Hargan Raider. Picks up a block, and then he's met in the hole. Good tackle there. That was Mong coming up and laying the hit on Hargenrader and put him right down to the turf.
Mong's a good athlete. Limits the new gain of just one there. Bring up a 3rd and 6 for the Oilers.
Knox comes back into the game for the Oilers on this 3rd down play. Under 7 minutes to play. Warren County Visitors Bureau 3rd quarter. Oil City looking to extend the lead. Give us to Knox right up the gut. And he plows his way down, looks like to the 6. Going to be enough for another Tionesta Builder Supply 1st down.
Yeah, that's just power football.
And it'll be 1st and goal for the Oilers. And again, Knox, not just a speedster or somebody who's looking to get to the edge. He lowered the shoulder and bullied his way forward. Knox from the 6, it absorbs a big hit there. Blake Ross delivered the hit to Knox at the end of that play.
And Brian, that carry put Ethan Knox squarely at 300 yards on the ground.
And we have 6 minutes to play in the Warren County Visitors Bureau 3rd quarter yet.
We've seen him put up games like this. This is as impressive as it is, it's not new.
2nd and goal from the 2. Pitch to Knox. Tries to submarine his way in. He's not quite there. He's down at the 1. And that time Schmidt was able to get below Knox's pad level and keep him out of the end zone, at least for one play.
Finley comes in with the play.
And actually no gain on the play.
Okay.
They put the ball back on the 2. So 3rd and goal from the 2. And we've got a whistle.
Hold everything.
And
here.
that is
timeout. Okay.
And A&B Heating timeout taken by the Oilers. Will take it with them. Oil City knocking on the door. Allegheny Girl of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
3rd and goal from the 2 for Oil City. 5:10 to play. Warren County Visitors Bureau 3rd quarter. Oilers look to extend their 22-6 lead over Titusville. Brian Hagberg, Andy Close with you on the YDL Sports Network. A couple of District 10 Region 4 foes going at it here. Both of them came into this game 5-3 overall and 3-1 in Region 4 play, looking to lock up the top seed out of the region in the District 10 playoffs. And it's Knox, and he's in for his fourth touchdown of the game.
And wide open. Again, I know I've touched on Pearsall a little bit on this drive too, but he led the way on that one. Knox was able to pretty much walk in the end zone there.
2-yard touchdown run for Knox. As the Oilers will keep the offense on the field and go for 2. And it's going to be a gut check time for Titusville on this next possession. That offense has got to figure something out to keep itself on the field. And the give is to Hargenrader. And Hargenrader gets in for the conversion. 5:06 to play. Warren County Visitors Bureau 3rd quarter. Oil City 30, Titusville 6. Back with more Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Another Ethan Knox touchdown, this one from 2 yards out. Hargan Raider on the conversion, and Oil City leads Titusville 30-6. 5:06 to play. Warren County Visitors Bureau, third quarter from Carter Field in Titusville. Thank you so much for joining us for Allegheny Grill and Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network. Brian Hagberg, Andy Close with you for the YDL Sports Network. And yeah, Andy, we wondered how long it would take after that first half for Knox to break a big one, a big 50-plus yard run, really set up that last touchdown.
Yeah, and again, that about tripled his longest run of the night to that juncture. And it's so hard if you're a defense to keep a guy like that in check without popping a big run over the course of an entire game. He's just too skilled.
Lockhart to kick, Wolfkeel, Titus back to receive. Short kick again, taken at the 25. And that was Blake Ross on the return.
So Titusville will have good starting field position once again right around their own 39-yard line.
You know, we talked about how they'd had success with Covell on the ground in the first half. And the first play of the first possession of the second half for Titusville, and he goes backwards, and that really threw the Rockets off schedule, it seemed.
Yeah, it did, and that when you get into those second and third and long situations, it's really obviously it's an advantage to the defense here. We'll see. I wouldn't want Titusville to necessarily get away from the run here though.
1st and 10 from their own 39. Go the Rockets. Covell in motion. And McDonald gives to Mong. Mong's got some space, escapes a tackle, and Mong is out to the 49. He's going to have enough for a Tionesta Builder Supply first down, and nearly broke that one for a bit longer.
Yep, I like that call. Look for them to maybe get the ball in Mong's hands a little bit more here in the second half.
So Titusville at its own 49. Really needs to get some points on the board here if they're going to have any hope of coming back in this ball game. And McDonald going to empty the backfield. Twins far side, Mason Titus to the near side. And McDonald rolls. He's going to keep it himself and not going to get much there. And then throws it away at the end of the play.
And I'll tell you, that's a smart play.
Absolutely. He's out of the box. That looked like he had somebody down there that he could have thrown it to, and
at the very
saves
least,
the yardage.
Yeah, you avoid a big loss.
But there was nothing doing when Titusville's gone to the right side. They've not been very successful, but when they go to the left side, they've been able to get some positive gains. So we'll see how the Rockets adjust here. Give this to Covell going off the right side, and this time he picks up a block, and Covell's in the clear. Jackson Covell, 51 yards for the Titusville touchdown.
Yeah, and all you needed was that.
I said it. I said you can't go to the right side.
Right
He went to the right side, breaks off a 51-yard touchdown run.
And just like that, Titusville steals back some momentum.
And just what the Rockets needed, and just when they needed it.
Yep.
Not only did they get points on the board, but they didn't take a ton of time off the clock to do it. And the Rockets are going to go for 2. And it looks like Covell's going to take the snap. He is looking to go right. And he pops up, and
I think he's going to be short.
He's going to be short. So, with 4:07 to play, Warren County Visitors Bureau, third quarter. Oil City 30, Titusville 12. We'll be back. More Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tinesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tinestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
A 51-yard Jackson Covell touchdown run has closed the gap a bit for Titusville. The Rockets trail visiting Oil City 30-12. And again, 4:07 to play in the third quarter, Andy. Do you take a chance here if you're Titusville and try an onside kick of your own?
You got to consider it.
And for as much as it rained leading up to the game and off and on through the first half, nothing, knock on wood, we don't need to announce or jinx that, but nothing's come down here in the second half. So Gavin Donaldson going to kick.
Alexander back deep, and as well as Garland for the Oilers.
And he does kick it deep. And that's Griffin picks it up at the 15 and breaks a tackle and gets out across the 35 to the 36.
That's where the Oilers will have it. 1st and 10 with 4:01 to go here in the third quarter.
Nice return for Devon Griffin. And now again, it's up to the Titusville defense. Can they get a stop?
Yeah.
Can they get off the field on third down?
Because of the conversions and such, it's still a 3-score game here at 30-12. So yeah, you need to get the ball back. You need as many possessions as you can get.
1st and 10 for Oil City from its own 36. Give us to Knox. Knox jumps over some guys on the ground and gets out to the 40.
Well, there again, a 4-yard run for Ethan Knox.
And at this point, Oil City is more than content to take 4 yards to carry and just bleed this clock out.
Yep. Yeah, I don't see them. I don't anticipate them deviating too much here from this ground game.
You might see them take a shot here or there just to keep the defense honest. But again, right now, a clock is their best friend. The longer they keep that running, the better. As Knox goes right up the middle.
There's about 3 or 4 more.
Yeah. Looks like about 3. So it'll be a 3rd and 2. Schmidt on the stop for Titusville.
And again, this is Oil City perfectly content with this.
And Oilers break the huddle with about 13 seconds left on the play clock. So doing exactly the right thing right now. Give it to Knox. Knox is going to have the first down and then some. Out to the 49, 6-yard gain, and a Tinesta Builder Supply first down.
You see the Oilers go with that full house look there.
Schmidt and Stearns on the stop for Titusville. But it is another Tinesta Builder Supply first down for Oil City. This drive being built by Tinesta Builder Supply with locations in Shippensville and Tinesta, online at tinestabuilders.us.
Yep, I like Stearns. He really has a nose for the football.
Knocks off left tackle this time, breaks through, nearly got away, and then Mong came in and cleaned it up. McDonald in on the stop as well.
Oh, a gain of 5.
But if Mong was about a half step slower, Knox might have broken free on that one.
Yeah, well, he's pretty quick himself, Cameron Mong.
Yeah. We've got a...
Oh, it's a coaching trap. That coach will get punched in the face.
And apparently some words being exchanged between the chain gang and the Oil City coaching staff. The official had to step in, and
well, that's interesting.
not sure I've seen that one before.
Nope.
It is 2nd and 5 for Oil City. Pitch to Knox. Has a whole crew in front of him, and he's got another Tinesta Builder Supply first down for Oil City. Stearns ran him out of bounds, but not before Knox got to the Titusville 40.
Well, a gain of 6.
First and 10, Oil City.
Again, this rushing, the carries for Ethan Knox. I'll give folks an update at the end of the third quarter, but it's something.
A lot.
It's a lot.
Well, and now, the bad thing there is he ran out of bounds to stop the clock. And to give to Knox right up the middle, picking his way through. Another 5-yard pickup. Second and 5. At the 35.
We approach the latter final minute of the third quarter, actually. Again, this, we talked about it in the pregame. This is a big game for both teams just in terms of playoff positioning and getting that top 3A spot out of Region 4.
Yeah. Which again, just based on the way this year has gone, is probably going to end up being a 4 seed at best.
Yep.
Toss to Knox. Schmidt on the stop.
Maybe about a yard short of the first down. Oil City will not have to run another play here in the quarter if they don't want to.
A gain of 4. And it certainly appears as though the Oilers are going to allow this third quarter clock to expire as Finley started going to the huddle and then turned back around and said, nah, we're not doing this. So at the end of the Warren County Visitors Bureau third quarter, your score, Oil City 30, Titusville 12. We'll be back with fourth quarter action for you. It's Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today. Back at Carter Field in Titusville, it'll be 3rd down and 1 for Oil City to start the Dreher Physical Therapy fourth quarter. Now open at 40 Hatch Run Road in North Warren. Dreher Physical Therapy can help you get back in the game or on the job. Call Clinic Director Tessa Sager at 814-273-2175 to schedule your appointment today so you can get off the sideline and back in the game. And Knox is going to be stood up. Wolfkeel and Mong in on the stop for the Rockets.
Maybe a
huge
half-yard
play coming up right here. It's 4th down. And a yard to go for the Oilers. Hargan Raider coming back in for Oil City.
That was Ethan Knox's 51st carry of the game.
I would certainly imagine he's about to get 52 right here. And it is given to Knox, and he plows his way ahead for the Titusville Builder Supply first down.
I call a gain of 3 for Knox, and it does indeed move the sticks. So 1st and 10 for the Oilers from the Titusville 28.
And that conversion right there, I mean, I know there's 11 minutes to go, Dreher Physical Therapy fourth quarter. But that could be enough to really secure victory for Oil City right now. They're going to be able to, barring a turnover or something like that, take at least another 40 seconds off of this game clock.
And they're waiting until about 14, 15 seconds on the play clock to even break the huddle.
Pitch to Knox. He's hit in the backfield and stopped for a loss.
And that's
Wolfkill on the stop.
He's been stopped for no game. That's the first tackle for loss. And loses a couple there.
But again, if you're Oil City, you're okay with that.
Sure.
You got to run another play. You're going to kill another 40 seconds off the clock. Tick, 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 tick. Let it go.
Yep. And again, an 18-point lead. Titusville needs to. I'm not sure at this rate. I don't think Titusville is going to get 3 more possessions.
Yeah.
And we saw they can strike fast and strike quickly, but
again, you got to have the ball in your hands to do that. Sure. Second down and 12 for the Oilers. Give us to Knox. And he gets down to the 26.
Let's call a gain of 4. Yeah, and again, it's going to bring up 3rd and 8, but I would not be surprised even with this is one of the longer third downs Oil City's had, but would not be surprised if they keep the ball on the ground here.
Covell and J.J. Miller in on the tackle for Titusville as Knox coming to the sideline.
And Oil City, are they going to take a timeout here maybe? Well, they're going to have to. There's no way they're going to get this off in time. Well, maybe.
4 seconds on the play clock. They're going to go for it. They do get it off. No, we've got a whistle. And Dan York took an A&P
But I'll tell you what, they surprised me. They were going to, I think, get that off in time.
Yeah, absolutely were. And now you've tipped your hand.
Yeah.
So you can take a timeout to call A&B Heating at 814-723-5670 for all your heating, cooling, and plumbing needs. We'll stay right here through this timeout. Again, Andy, 3rd and 8 coming up here for the Oilers. And again, you're at a point now where you're certainly in 4-down territory if you don't get it. And if you do convert, again, that's more time Oil City gets to milk off this clock.
Already 3 minutes nearly gone by in this fourth quarter. And again, barring a defensive touchdown, I mean, stating the overly simplistic, you have the ball in your hands to score. But, and again, doesn't matter how quick you can score if you don't have the ball.
Yep. And just, again, defensively, Titusville's inability to get off the field on 3rd down has really been the difference in this game.
Yep, they did force the 4th down there, but obviously the Oilers able to convert.
So 3rd and 8, Knox back in the game for the Oilers. You're going to fake to him. Looking for Hargan Raider. He's got him, and it's caught for the Oil City touchdown. 26 yards from Finley to Hargan Raider.
And so the Oilers, I think, catching everyone off guard there. I think everyone's just expecting a run. And Finley goes to the air. A perfect strike. The Hargan Raider dropped it right in the bucket. And the Oilers extend their lead.
And I think that's what some would refer to as the dagger, Andy. A 26-yard touchdown pass from Finley to Hargan Raider. Oilers going for 2, and it's going to be Hargan Raider, and he is in for the conversion. So he catches a touchdown, runs in the conversion. 9:01 to play. Dreher Physical Therapy, 4th quarter. Oil City 38, Titusville 12. We'll be back more Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network. Dreher Physical Therapy is now accepting new patients. Clinic Director Tessa Sager can help get you back in the game or on the job with flexible scheduling between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. Dreher Physical Therapy offers in-clinic and telehealth services, including manual therapy, injury prevention, return to performance, total joint replacement, concussion management, and vestibular rehabilitation. Call 814-273-2175 to schedule your appointment today so you can get back in the game. 26-yard strike from Cole Finley to Johnny Hargan Raider has increased Oil City's lead 38-12, 9:01 to play. Dreher Physical Therapy, 4th quarter from Carter Field in Titusville. Lockhart getting set to kick for the Oilers. Wolfkill and Titus back deep for the Rockets.
Again, the rain is pretty much held off here in the second half.
And looking at the sideline, would imagine it certainly looks the way he's walking around and acting that Ethan Knox's night is probably going to be done. And Wolfkill muffs the kick, and it goes out of bounds at the 10-yard line.
So Titusville already behind the 8 ball. It's not going to help matters. 90 yards between them and the end zone.
And they showed the quick strike ability again on that last possession, but again, this is a tall task right now.
Yep. Ball actually going to spot that at the 13.
So first and 10 at the 13 for Titusville, trailing 38-12. Just under 9 minutes to go. Dreher Physical Therapy, fourth quarter. And McDonald gives to Covell. And Covell cuts up field. He gets out across the 15.
Goal gain of 3, maybe 4.
Let's see if they spot that at the, looks like it's at the 17.
So gain of 4.
Second and 6 coming up for the Rockets.
And he's just 4 yards shy of 100 on the ground.
Long in motion. And they give the other direction to Covell, and Garland in the hole there to trip up Covell after a short gain. So maybe one. The 3rd and 5 coming up. Third and 5, and the Rockets all looking to their sideline, and Titusville is going to take an A&B heating timeout. This time we'll take it with them. It's Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
Specialty Fabrication and Powder Coating LLC is family owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. SFPC is actively seeking new talent and has openings at 2 plants located in Venango County. Those openings are either first, second, or third shifts at one or both locations. Check out the specific enrollment opportunities at www.specfab.com or send an email along with your resume to careers@specfab.com. SFPC is an equal opportunity employer.
A&B heating timeout for Titusville, facing a 3rd down and 6 at its own 18-yard line. 3rd and 5, at the 18. Trailing Oil City 38-12, 7:41 to play. Dreher Physical Therapy, fourth quarter. Do want to remind you to stay tuned for the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg post-game show. We'll have full game stats along with the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game and the Cole Orthodontic Associates player of the game interview. Coming up, Allegheny Grill of Foxburg post-game show. McDonald looking to throw. Has some time. Now he gets flushed. He's going to back up, try to reverse field. Still avoiding pressure. Fires. And he's got Covell, who makes the catch on the far sideline.
Oh, man. What an effort by McDonald.
And that is enough for a Titusville Builder Supply first down for the Rockets.
Wow.
A lot of running around by McDonald, and then he throws almost all the way across the field for Covell.
Gain of 9.
And this time the give right up the middle. Covell out across the 30. Looks like a gain of 7, maybe 8.
Looks like they got him at the 32.
Up to the 33. Call it a gain of 7. 2nd and 3 for the Rockets.
I'll put Jackson Covell over 100 yards. Rushing.
And McDonald bobbles the snap, was looking to throw, and now avoids the pressure. And McDonald runs out of bounds. And he gets out at the 35, so he's going to be a yard short.
We have 3rd and 1. But McDonald showing his elusiveness over these last couple plays.
And there should be there is a flag there as they run the sneak, the brotherly shove, as it were. But there is a flag down as one of the Oil City players couldn't get off the field in time.
So that heads-up play there by the Rockets.
This is going to be a Prime Fitness USA penalty against Oil City.
And Ethan Knox is out there on defense, by the way.
And so it'll be a first down for Titusville as they accept the penalty. And the ball gets moved out to the
48.
The Oil City 48.
Okay.
There must have been another penalty that was called as Covell's breaking through tackles, and he's out to the Oil City 40. They marked off 15 yards at the end of the run.
Yeah, it's a personal foul.
So it must have been a personal foul. Again, the officials are facing the home stands. We're on the away side. So 2nd and 1 now for the Rockets. Give us to Covell. He tries to go, and he stood up at the 40. No gain.
We have a 3rd and short for the Rockets.
Like Garland, maybe Pearsall in on that stop there.
Yep.
As we're under 6 minutes to play. Drury Physical Therapy, 4th quarter. It's still 3rd and 1 for Titusville. Throw out to Titus, and it goes through his hands. I'm not sure he'd have been able to pick up the first down as Knox and Stevens were both right there.
Yep, Stevens was going to wrap him up there, I think, the moment if he caught that. But ball a little high, but I think Titus will tell you probably one he'd like to have back.
So now it's 4th and 1.
We'll see what the Rockets do. They spread it out. McDonald empty right now. See if there's a quarterback draw, maybe.
No, it is a give to Mong, and Mong just finds his way up. I think he's got enough. Well, I don't know. The way the near side official's coming in, he's short.
And
that they spot that ball at the 39, and that's not enough. It is a turnover on downs.
So what a stop for the Oil City defense. As Oil City will take over on downs, and Knox is still in the game in the backfield, by the way. And little surprise.
That spot. I mean, it certainly looked like Long had fallen forward to the 38, but spotted at the 39. It's a turnover on downs, and Oil City takes over. Fake to Knox, give to Hargenrader. And Hargenrader, and he is hit by McDonald and driven backwards.
So Oil City trying something different there, and the Titusville defense sniffed it out.
And McDonald closed quickly on that.
Yeah, like I said, he's played a whale of a game on defense tonight.
Absolutely has. So no gain on the play. Makes it 2nd and 10. As we are under 5 minutes to go. Dreher Physical Therapy, 4th quarter. Oil City on its way to 6 and 3.
A big win for the Oilers.
Yeah, will lock them into whatever that number is, that top seed out of Region 4.
I think it'll either be the 4 or the 5. Maybe probably the 5, I would guess, but I don't know for sure.
Give is to Knox. And Knox falls forward for
about 4 yards.
About 4, maybe 5. And a flag comes in late. Lots of flags. It's getting chippy down there.
Some extracurricular activity there. And not entirely uncommon, late in a game like this.
It's the frustration may be building for Titusville. I know the Rockets coming into this game certainly thought this was one that they could win.
I think 75 is running this mouth.
As a long discussion for the officials.
So, well, maybe offsetting. I'm just completely guessing here.
Well, and it looks like there's maybe, like you said, Andy, offsetting penalties or different fouls, but you've got at least 3 flags on the ground right now.
Yeah, I think they were all pretty much post, after the play was over.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's now we're going to have a conversation with the official on the far side. So it looks like this is actually going to go against Oil City as they're talking with the Titusville sideline. And there's a personal foul against the Oilers. One against the Rockets as well, so they are going to offset.
Well, I was right.
There's two
on
Oil City and one against Titusville.
Okay.
So it should be a loss of 15.
I think they're marking off in the 45, so the ball will go back to the 30.
So they put the ball down at the 32.
Okay.
And we've got an A&B heating timeout being taken by the Rockets. And 4:29 to play, Dreyer Physical Therapy, fourth quarter. We'll be right back. More Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Welcome back to Carter Field in Titusville. 4:29 to play, Dreyer Physical Therapy, fourth quarter. Oil City 38, Titusville 12. Oilers well on their way to moving to 6-3 this season. Would make them 4-1 in Region 4. Titusville would drop to 5-4 and 3-2 in Region play.
Last time the Oilers took a timeout, they took to the air for that long touchdown pass. See what they do here.
So it is 3rd and 17 now after the penalties. And knocks up the middle, and he's hit right at the line of scrimmage, gained maybe a yard there. And I believe, Andy, this is the first time Oil City this game is going to punt the ball away.
It is, and
it'll be Titus and Wolfkill back deep to receive.
You're punting for the first time late in the fourth quarter. It generally means you've done a lot right offensively, and Oil City has certainly done that.
Pearsall will be back to kick. And Pearsall gets the kick away. It's a good one. Great kick by Pearsall, and takes an Oil City bounce and then rolled out of bounds at the 22. What a punt by Pearsall.
Yep, and flipping the field there. Punt of 45 yards.
While they change teams, we're going to step aside 15 seconds. Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
All-American HQ in Chippenville is your gift headquarters no matter the occasion. All-American HQ always has the perfect gift for that loved one or friend. From engraved cutting boards and coffee mugs to personalized sports apparel, All-American HQ has you covered. At All-American HQ, they'll put almost anything on almost everything. AllAmericanHQ.com.
So 1st and 10 for Titusville, 3:41 to play. Dreyer Physical Therapy, fourth quarter. Rockets at their own 22. McDonald looking to throw, and it's high. Was looking for
Jackson
Koval. Couldn't see if that was 21 or 22.
Yeah, I thought it might have been Titus for a second too, but
and it's incomplete either way. And 2nd down and 10.
McDonald takes a snap, gives to Covell. Koval right up the left side there is close to the 30. Looks like they're going to mark him down at the 28.
Yeah, about 7 on the play.
That'll make it 3rd and 3. And they're going to fake to Mong. McDonald keeps it himself, fighting his way through. I think he's going to be short, though.
Yep. Yeah, going to be about 4th and 1 for the Rockets.
And Titusville right up on the line. And McDonald's going to keep it himself. And Oil City stands him up. No, they blew the whistle.
Yep.
The timeout prior to the play. No, offside against Oil City.
So that's the second time McDonald's done that tonight. Drawn the Oilers offside and picked up a first down.
Prime Fitness USA penalty against the Oilers. So first down, Titusville Builder Supply, first down for Titusville.
Haven't been a lot of flags tonight. Clean game.
Mm-hmm. So first and 10. McDonald to throw. Finds Koval. And Koval with a little shove to Stevens before going out of bounds at the 46. It's a Titusville Builder Supply first down. This drive being built by Titusville Builder Supply with locations in Shippensville and Titusville. Online at titusvillebuilders.us.
Ball right at the 46.
Two and a half to play. Dreher Physical Therapy, fourth quarter.
And McDonald currently with an empty backfield.
Rockets looking to the sideline for the play. McDonald looking to throw. Under pressure. He evades the tackle. Steps up. Fakes the throw and then gains a couple extra yards before running out of bounds.
Again, impressive. I thought he was going to be sacked for sure on that, and he was able to escape and pick up some yardage.
Well, he lost about a half a yard.
Still impressive, though.
Yeah, the ball, nose of the ball is still on the 45.
Yeah, I mean, the ball's still on the 45.
So 2nd and 11.
Long in motion. McDonald rolls, looking, fakes, Pearsall. McDonald stays on his feet and then is finally brought down, and we got a flag in the backfield as well.
We got a player down for the Oilers here, too.
I don't know, 73 is not.
So
Dunkel and Milford back there as well.
Yep.
For Oil City.
Can't tell who it is. They're heading to him right now. I think that call is going to go against Titusville.
Yeah, I think Milford absorbed a block in the back there while McDonald was running around. And the player is up. That's Trenton Grooms was the player down for Oil City, and he's back on his feet and
good to see
walking
him,
to the sideline.
Yep, good to see him walking off under his own power there.
And officials having a conversation with Dan York. Not sure what that conversation is about, but he's not happy about something.
Well, Titusville marching back.
As it is a crackback block against Titusville.
Okay, so nose of the ball on the 30-yard line. And it'll be
second and a long ways.
26, maybe.
Ball's on the 30. Titusville needs to get to the Oil City 44. So 26. McDonald rolls left. Still looking. Has Koval, and he'll get out of bounds. Or excuse me, that was Mong.
So Mong is going to pick up about 13 yards there.
He's got about half of the distance they need, but it's third down. Third and 13. And McDonald under pressure. He gets it away. Koval's got it. He's hit and dropped immediately by Finley.
Nice play by Cole Finley.
Great open field tackle.
Yep, open field tackle on a good athlete.
Gain of maybe a yard. And it is fourth down.
Rockets need to get to the Oil City 44.
And they're bringing in wholesale changes. Titusville is just going to punt it away, it looks like.
No, okay. Kind of waving the white flag. Yeah, it's a
minute and a half to play. You're down 38-12.
Yeah, it doesn't really.
You're not coming back at this point. So Mong back to kick. Hargenrader and Alexander back. No, Mong's going to throw. It's a fake, and it's thrown incomplete.
Okay, so kind of fooled us all there.
Trio of Oilers, the closest ones to it.
I have to imagine Oil City just come on the field and take a knee here, get out of here with the W.
1:06 officially to play. Adjust our clock here. And Oil City takes over after the turnover on downs. And a lot of suspense, I would imagine, Andy, about who's going to take home Allegheny Grill of Foxborough Player of the Game honors. And this one is Finley does take a knee. And he'll have to take one more knee to officially close out this victory for Oil City. Oilers going to move to 6-3, and that's going to be their final regular season record. They do not have a game scheduled next week.
Sorry, we're just trying to add up some of the final stats here.
And Oil City will not have to snap it now with 30 seconds, and that'll do it. Your final from Carter Field here in Titusville. It's Oil City 38, Titusville 12. Oilers move to 6-3 on the season. Titusville falls to 5-4. Don't go anywhere. We will be back with the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg post-game show. We'll have final game stats, our player of the game interview, and more. Stay tuned to the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg post-game show. We'll be back with it on the YDL Sports Network right after this. Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyync.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today. Dreyer Physical Therapy is now accepting new patients. Clinic Director Tessa Sager can help get you back in the game or on the job with flexible scheduling between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. Dreyer Physical Therapy offers in-clinic and telehealth services, including manual therapy, injury prevention, return to performance, total joint replacement, concussion management, and vestibular rehabilitation. Call 814-273-2175 to schedule your appointment today so you can get back in the game.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyyyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Located at 16 West Main Street in Youngsville, Cam's Logging Supplies and Outdoor Wear's goal is to provide customers in Warren County with logging supplies, boots, and clothing at a reasonable price and within a short distance from home. We also offer so much more, including indoor golf and axe throwing, games of chance, and local pool leagues. If there's something you want and we don't have it, let us know and we will be happy to try and find it for you. At Cam's, we also sell hunting and fishing licenses and look forward to serving you. Give us a call today at 814-688-3146. Stop in and see us or visit us online at camsloggingsupplies.com.
And welcome in to the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg post-game show. Your final here from Carter Field in Titusville. Oil City 38, Titusville 12. We'll take a look at our final game stats now, brought to you by the Brooks Huar Ledbetter Sportsperson of the Year Award. The Brooks Huar Ledbetter Sportsperson of the Year Award and accompanying scholarship are awarded to an athlete or athletes who competed in at least one full season in either District 9 or District 10 and who display qualities of being a good person, a leader, community-minded, and wanting to make a difference. Find out more at yourdailylocal.com/BHL Award. First for Titusville, Ian McDonald passing was had 50 yards, was 7 of 13 for 50 yards and an interception. On the ground, Cam Mong, 2 carries, 22 yards. Jackson Koval, so it was Mong had 2 receptions for 22 yards. Koval had 3 for 20, and Titus 2 for 8 on the ground. Koval 14 carries, 118 yards. Mong had 4 carries, 31 yards, and a touchdown. And McDonald had 4 carries for -7 yards. And now over to Oil City. Finley was 2 of 5 passing for 34 yards and a touchdown. Stevens had 1 catch for 8 yards. And Johnny Hargenrader, 1 catch, 26 yards and a touchdown. On the ground, Hargenrader, 4 carries, 4 yards. And our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game, Oil City's Ethan Knox, 55 carries, 346 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Those were your Brooks Huar Ledbetter Sportsperson of the Year Award final game stats. Again, for more information, go to yourdailylocal.com/BHL Award. And now for the Warren General Hospital scoring summary. Warren General Hospital, exceptional care, exceptionally close at Warren General Hospital, online at WGH.org. In the first quarter, Knox from 4 yards out, then ran in the conversion, 3:15 to play for quarter number 1, made it 8-0 Oil City. Titusville answered first play of the second quarter. Cam Mong, an 18-yard run. The 2-point conversion failed, made it 8-6 with 11:53 to play in the first half. At 5:02 of the second quarter, Knox back at it, this time a 6-yard run. He ran in the conversion, made it 16-6. And then with 22.9 seconds to play in the first half, Knox from 1 yard out. The 2-point conversion failed, made it 22-6 at the half. In the third quarter, Knox again a 2-yard run at 5:06. Hargenrader ran in the conversion, made it 30-6. Titusville answered Koval a 51-yard run. The 2-point conversion failed at 4:08 of the third quarter, made it 30-12. And then the final scoring play of the game, Hargenrader, a 26-yard pass from Finley. Hargenrader ran in the conversion at 9:01 to make it 38-12. Oil City, your final. We will be right back with our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg Player of the Game and Cole Orthodontic Associates player interview after this.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
With locations in Shippenville and Tonesta, Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tonesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tonestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Located at 229 Liberty Street in downtown Warren, Freedom Investment Management Group has a passion for helping people manage and preserve their wealth. Partners Rob Maring and Dave Close, along with all the professionals at Freedom Investment Management Group, are committed to providing the highest level of service to our clients. Every member of our team is experienced, educated, and passionate. We intentionally maintain a low client-to-team member ratio so that we can consistently deliver concierge-like service. Simply put, we are not like many other wealth management firms. Come experience the difference. Visit us online at freedomwealthcoach.com.
Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
With convenient Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game, Oil City's Ethan Knox. The player of the game interview is brought to you by Cole Orthodontic Associates with convenient locations in Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren. You can get your game-winning smile at Cole Orthodontic Associates. And Ethan, first of all, congratulations on the win, a big one here in region.
Yeah, thank you.
And so, you guys come into this game, it's a couple of 5-3 teams. You're battling for playoff positioning. Yeah, you lose the ball on the first possession of the game, and then you guys came back and really just kind of took over. What was working so well for you on the ground today?
A few different things. I mean, ISO right up the middle, probably called that, I'd say a good 60 to 75% of our plays. It was just Just pretty much ground and pound, just pound the ball up the middle, first down, up until we scored, and it's just how we did it.
And how much did it was raining off and on throughout or leading up to the game and then through most of the first half. How difficult is it this late in the season? It's, wet, it's cold out there to really get a good feel for the ball, get a grip on the ball.
Night like tonight, it rained all pregame. I didn't know what the game was going to forecast really weather-wise. So we came out. It was just drizzling a little bit. I figured, gloves, I'll be all right. Not all right. Fumbled first drive and said off with the gloves the rest of the game. And, you can't change the weather. So you just got to battle through adversity and just play through it.
And we saw at one point your teammate, Johnny Hargenrader, was spelling you one of the few times he got a breather offensively, but he carried the ball one time and immediately threw the gloves off as well. But how much a difference can that make, gloves versus no gloves on a night like tonight?
I'm always a big gloves guy. I love wearing my gloves, but night like tonight where it just rained, even just the slightest little amount of just wetness on your gloves, it just makes it 100 times slippier. So it's just take them off, honestly. Not a big change for me. Gloves or no gloves, I get the ball, just run with it.
And so, you mentioned that first possession, you lose a fumble. How much does that motivate you for the rest of the game to really come out and pile up the yardage and take care of the football?
Big motivator, just trying to get back. I know I messed up, so just want to go make it up to myself and my teammates and my coaches on the next drive and rest of the game, honestly.
All right, so you guys scored the second touchdown to go up 16-6, and then you kick the onside kick and recover. Was that something you had discussed pregame that, hey, if we get up by a score, we're going to try an onside kick, or did it just come about in the heat of the moment, so to speak?
I was not aware of it until we were kicking it. I didn't know what was happening. We haven't talked about it all week. I think it's just last minute thing. Our coach is like, onside kick it, So I don't know, it worked.
And how big of a momentum boost was that for you, not only to recover the kick, but then take the ball in and score late in the half to extend your lead?
Huge momentum boost. Once you get up like that and then you can get the ball right back and go score again, that's just pretty much takes all the momentum away from them.
So you guys are going to have a bye week next week. You kind of get to sit back and watch as things unfold across District 10. Know you're going to be a playoff team, going to learn your seed at some point, probably in the next week or so. What are you guys looking to, as you get into the playoffs, to rectify? You were on this field a year ago against Slippery Rock, a tough game in the opening round there. How do you take the next step this year and get past the first round and get back into a District 10 championship?
All these guys in the locker room right now, we're all back from last year. We all know what happened last year. Just even stepping in the locker room on this field for the first time since that game, it was just a huge motivator. We know what we did last year, and we know what we got to do this year.
All right, our Allegheny Gorilla Foxburg player of the game, Oil City's Ethan Knox. Another big game on the ground, almost 350 yards for you. Congratulations on the win, and good luck in the playoffs.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back with the rest of our Allegheny Gorilla Foxburg post-game show on the YDL Sports Network right after this.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyync.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north-central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today. Dreyer Physical Therapy. The Allegheny Grill of Foxburg post-game show from Carter Field in Titusville, where Oil City has defeated the Rockets 38-12. And Andy has got our out-of-town scoreboard brought to you tonight by Swift Kennedy & Company, the official insurance provider of the YDL Sports Network. Swift Kennedy & Company, insurance with integrity since 1921.
Yep, and all these games in District 9 are final except for Clearfield and Central. Cameron County 38, Otto Elder 8, Glendale 30, Kerwinsville 8, Karn City 69, Bradford 21, Brookville 14, Punxsutawney 7, Central Clarion 59, St. Mary's nothing, Central 27, Clearfield 21, Cottersport 48, Bucktail 20, DuBois 36, Montauk nothing, Elk County Catholic 24, Sheffield nothing, Smethport 14, Kane 6, Port Allegheny 50, Keystone 13, and Union AC Valley 51, Ridgeway 13. In District 10, both these games in the fourth quarter, Cochranton leads Maplewood 14-13, Franklin 21, Connie at 14, Corey defeats Fort LaBeouf 14-7, General McLean 49-14 over Girard, Sharon 41-0 over Greenville, Grove City at 50.
Another shutout for the Tigers.
Yeah, fifth of the season for the Tigers. Grove City 58-28 over Wilmington, Wheeling Central Catholic 49-20 over Harbor Creek, Sagertown 48, Kennedy Catholic nothing, Meadville 53, Warren nothing, Cambridge Springs 22, Mercer 8, Cathedral Prep 38, Erie High 8, McDowell 52, Butler 12, Mercyhurst Prep 48, Union City 3, and Lakeview 37, Reynolds nothing. Saturday in District 10, northeast at Fairview, Farrell at Slippery Rock, northwestern at Seneca, and Hickory is at Sharpsville.
All right, that was our out-of-town scoreboard, again brought to you by Swift Kennedy & Company, insurance with integrity since 1921. And Andy, some final thoughts here from Carter Field before we sign off this evening?
Yeah, I think we went into this contest thinking it was going to be a pretty evenly played, closely contested game, and I just really impressed with the way Oil City controlled the game on the line of scrimmage. We talked about the second quarter, had the ball nearly the entire second quarter. Just a complete performance and something you want to see again. They're going to have a bye week before the playoffs, and for Dan York and his coaching staff and this team, really a great way to go into the postseason.
Well, and you heard Ethan Knox talk about it when they walked into the locker room here. The motivation level went up a notch. It was on this field a year ago. They were eliminated in the quarterfinals of the 3A playoffs by a tough Slippery Rock team. Hadn't been on this field since, and you could see a little bit of extra juice in their step right from the get-go tonight. Yep. And outside of that fumble on the opening possession, really not much more you could have asked for from this Oil City team here tonight.
They did pretty much everything they wanted to do, and you could just being on the field after the game and seeing some of the linemen talk to each other. This is they live for games like this, and they really controlled the game, and Knox ran hard. And and from the Titusville perspective too, you got to keep things in perspective. You're still, you're 5-4. You've made a significant jump this season, and whatever the future holds for the Rockets team as well, they're definitely the arrow's pointing up.
Absolutely, it's certainly nothing to hang your heads about. And this is one of those things when you are a team that was down for a few years, as Titusville was, you start to climb back up. This is one of those games where you come in, you're confident, you feel like it's a big game, and it's a big game that you can win, and you kind of get punched in the mouth a little bit, and that's that old saying. It's you find out what you're made of when you. Or everybody's got a plan until they get hit in the face.
Yep.
And so now we'll see how Titusville responds to this, next week. And again, still a team that's squarely in the playoff hunt and could be seen in the postseason.
Yep, potentially kind of fighting probably for that last spot now, 7-8 spot. General McLean, Fairview, kind of looking somewhere in there. So we'll see what unfolds here over the next week or so. But again, I think they'll bounce back, and again, from Oil City's perspective, really outside the opening fumble, the game you heard Ethan talk about, they did pretty much everything they wanted to do.
All right, that will do it for us here in Titusville. Again, your final: Oil City 38, Titusville 12. And for us, Andy, the postseason starts real soon. We got soccer and playoffs coming up. One more week left in the football regular season. You're going to want to stay tuned to the YDL Sports Network for all the playoff coverage, boys and girls soccer, volleyball as well, and regular season football. We've got it all for you. As we say very often, if you love sports, this is the place to be. So for Andy Close, this is Brian Hagberg saying thank you so much for watching, and good night from Titusville.